August, Monday. What am I talking about? It's Monday, the 15th of August. Welcome to TDA, the day after your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. Of course, we're hosted by amazing people. Let's introduce ourselves. Oh, yeah, I'll put you in first. But it's your favorite shade queen, my own royalty.
It's your boy Big Man Use, Voice of Reason, the Oracle, Rotations back. It's Monday.
Rotation's back.
It's back. Every Monday. It's back,
Oh, yes.
And they call me E-Man, the pro-black activist,
Okay.
TDA producer and news analyst.
Yeah.
And of course, the melanin's always jam-packed.
Always got to stay jam-packed. How is everybody doing?
I wish the weekend was a bit longer. I think Monday came around for me a bit too fast.
What did you get up to?
With you. What did I do? Friday, chilled. Saturday, I went to the park. Yesterday, I went Summer of Love. Shout out Chisel.
Oh, yeah.
Was
that Chisel's event?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a good event still.
It looked lovely.
It was good still. Yeah, I had quite an eventful weekend, but I just felt like it was just a bit too short for me.
I think it's a scam. I think we need to introduce 4-day weekends. Would that be good for the economy? It wouldn't, would it?
4 days?
No, sorry, 3-day weekends. So we work Monday to Thursday. I think, if we did Monday to Thursday and we had to do like the same hours of work, right? Say, for example, you work 36 hours, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
If we did Monday to Thursday, because we know we've got a 3-day weekend, I think people can bank it out. But then I think maybe in years and years, 100 years time, we'll be like, okay, we need a 4-day weekend. Do you know what I mean? But I really think 3-day weekend should be a thing. Because when you think about it, the weekend, people say, oh, the weekend starts on Friday. Does it? I'm at work.
Yeah, that's true.
And I work till late on Friday as well. To like 7. I said, this is the skimming plantation.
The problem with capitalism is that like it's all about finding the most productive way. So if you find that people can do the same amount of work in 4 days, you say to yourself, how much can they do in 5?
That's true.
What I'm saying? And then you find yourself with every day being now 12, 14-hour days shifts. So.
The ghetto. That's what it is.
But it's funny enough, the whole 4-day working situation that comes up in the People's Journal.
Not the Oracle striking on the morning. I actually love it. What did I do this weekend? So what did I do? Friday I just worked late and then chilled. Saturday. What did I do Saturday? Oh. See, we're Savage? Was that Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday.
Yes.
It was really, really good. First of all, I could have missed the entire bloody show. So basically, I told you guys my birthday is still extended. It's done now. Now we're done. Now we're really done. But my friend took me out for my birthday. So we were going to go to concert together anyway. So we went out to eat beforehand, which was really, really nice. I tried a bao bun.
Okay.
I'd never tried it. Now I want to go on a bao bun ton.
A what?
At all.
But do you remember the thing?
Oh, yes.
You tried a what?
Context, please. What is
bao
that?
buns.
A bao bun. What's that?
BAO bun.
Buns. So it's like this white, fluffy bunion, and you have like whatever you have in the middle. So I had chicken in the middle. Should have got prawns. It's like a mini burger. Do you know the little sliders, the slider burger things?
Yeah. Oh,
it is like that, but it's like just a fun.
But what country is the origin? What's the country of origin?
I think it's like Korean. I think.
Yeah.
So why did you say, Emmanuel? Oh, you see, you don't eat that stuff.
So basically, what happened was like about a week. Was it like last week?
Week ago.
Yeah, last week. So basically, I must have posted in it because I was at a vegan restaurant in it. So I posted the menu and I was like, "Yo, there's too many options on here. I need some help."
Yeah.
And so Esther got back to the post and was like, "Get the bao bun as one of the things in it." I thought, was it the starter? Yeah, I think it was the starter.
It was the starter. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, that's why I mentioned that in it.
Yeah. So I finally got to try it as well. And it was really nice. Now I want to try all the bao buns that the restaurants can offer.
So Emmanuel ate it?
No, I didn't.
No, I got it too late.
Plus, it's a vegan restaurant anyway.
Yeah.
So it had vegan innards.
Vegan innards.
So you had vegan the buns?
Yeah, vegan innards. Whatever's inside the bun.
Yeah.
Okay,
vegan,
cool.
Yeah. So I tried that. That was nice. And then we went out and we met another one of my friends. And then we went out just before we get cocktails or whatever and chill. Because basically, I have this thing where like, shout out to all artists that are upcoming and all that great stuff. It's fantastic. But when I go to a concert, it's not why I'm here. Respectfully, it's not. This is not what I came for. I think if I'm in a position where I'm seating, I don't mind supporting people. But if it's like standing, so this was standing because it was O2 Brixton. This is not what my leg can handle today. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd like to go just when the main act is going to be the kind of thing.
Yeah.
And obviously doing the workings in my head, I was like, okay, should probably get the like 9-ish, right? I could have missed this because we were sitting there and I said, and we were like, oh my gosh, it's 9:30. We got there, she was already on stage.
Oh, wow.
But thankfully, she'd only been like 10, 15 minutes on there.
Okay.
She is an amazing performer. I've seen her live before a few times now, but she is a sick performer.
Who is it?
Tiwa Savage. She's definitely the queen of Afrobeats. She has bangers here that, obviously I know she's got bangers, but I love concerts because when you're there, you're thinking, nah, you really put the work in. And her features as well. I was thinking, nah, sis, she really covered her catalogue properly. To be fair though, production-wise was annoying because basically the band was louder than she was, her mic. So you couldn't, when she was talking and stuff, you couldn't really hear what she was saying. She had this time when she just went off and was talking for time. Ma'am, you can cut the show short if you stop talking. But I understand them to catch their breath back. It was nice. It was really, really fun. That was really, really fun actually. And then Sunday I just had a chill day. Yeah.
What about you?
What did I do? I did a few things, doing stuff in my garden. Had a few drinks, enjoyed the sun.
Nice.
Tried to sort out a few errands here and there. I've got a traditional that I need to go to on Friday. So I was trying to
This Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was trying to sort out my native.
Is this how you're trying to ask for annual leave?
No, I'll be there.
Oh, okay.
I'll just report from there, But so just trying to do a few things here and there. It's nothing too exciting.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes I like chilled weekends. I don't like weekends where I have stuff to do every single day because I go into a new week more tired than when I left the previous week.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, I like a down day, preferably Sunday. Yeah, preferably I like a chill Sunday. But as we promised, guys, the community is up. Well, partly up. So the New Black community is up, and obviously TDA is part of the New Black. So you can already basically join the community and then we'll give you further details on the day after's vibe. But if you would like to join the community, I know you guys, wherever you guys are watching us today, I know you're not watching us on your phone. Well, yeah. So what you can do is get your phone or get another device and type this in as I say it, right? So it's community, 2 M's, .thenewblack, as you guys know, black is what with an X, .com. So join right now and get it set up, and also it's going to ask you to like download an app. Download the app. It's all great. We're already on there, so yeah, it's one of the ways we can communicate. Start communicating with you guys, and also while I got your attention, subscribe to our channel. I think we can try and do 3K by the end of the week. Personally, what are we saying, guys?
What's the number now?
We're on 2.35. So that is 2,350.
It's possible, but the people in the chat gonna have to spread the word, innit?
You're gonna have to spread the word. So guys, do us a favor. Help us, basically. But yeah, let's get into our show. Let's get into our first headline. No, but they can tell. Also, Ebony, don't make a scene, girl. It's Monday morning. Let's not do this.
It's too early.
It's too early.
All right. So the first headline. It appears the sun we all asked for and enjoyed has come at a cost to the UK, as experts warn that the UK is braced for drought conditions until October, with river forecasts to be low and exceptionally low in central and southern England. This could have dire consequences for farming, as soil in much of the country is too dry to drill, and many crops for harvest next year and the end of this year need to be drilled by the end of October to be viable. Southeast England has had 144 days with little or no rain since January, which is the longest dry period since the 1970s. Experts have warned a lengthy period of rain will be needed to end the drought declared in parts of England on Friday. A lot of land has been left parched and hard by the heat, so rain is likely to hit the ground and just run off like it would on concrete, which could lead to flash flooding as well. An official drought was declared for 8 areas of England on Friday. The move is expected to trigger stricter controls on water use, and 5 water companies have already announced restrictions, including hosepipe bans. John Curtin, who's the Executive Director of Local Operations for the Environment Agency, told the BBC this is not a normal summer and warned the lack of water would be an issue for several months. The agency has said there's enough water for public supply, but has urged everyone to think about their water use.
Well, it's raining this week. I hope that helps.
Yeah.
It's actually raining all week.
What's the forecast for the weekend?
So today is 28. The rest of the week we're getting 22s and 23s. But with rain. But I don't like when it rains when it's too hot. Because you know what it is? It smells very the world. Yeah, it smells earthy. Do you know what I mean? It's as if it's like
I know what you mean.
Do you know, it's just earthy and it's very choky. Like, I don't know. It doesn't. It's just my breathing basically.
So is the heat wave officially over now, or is it?
I hope we go one more round. I think bank holiday weekend. Let's go again. Let's do this.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
We could be out in the streets.
Yeah. Oh, not too bad.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm. The second headline, trigger warning, is basically surrounding the author Salman Rushdie, who's age 75 and was left severely injured after being stabbed on stage while speaking at an event in New York State. He has faced years of death threats for his novel, The Satanic Verses, which some Muslims see as blasphemous. He was forced into hiding for nearly 10 years after it was published in 1988. The man charged over Friday's attack has pleaded not guilty to attempted murder. Mr. Rushdie's agent, Andrew Wiley, said, he's off the ventilator, so the road to recovery has begun. It will be long, the injuries are severe, but his condition is headed in the right direction. As a result of this unfortunate incident, police are now investigating an online threat to J.K. Rowling after she tweeted support for Salman Rushdie. She said she felt very sick at the news and hoped he would recover. The Harry Potter author, who's aged 57, shared screenshots of a message stating, "Don't worry, you are next." Wow. The same Twitter account also posted messages praising the man who attacked Mr. Rushdie on stage at an event, like I said, last week. She shared a screenshot of the threat with a caption, "To all sending supporting messages, thank you, the police are involved." A Police Scotland spokesman said, "We have received a report of an online threat being made and officers are carrying out inquiries." So yeah, unfortunately, Salman Rushdie was stabbed last week. On Friday. And, J.K. Rowling showed her support and now she's getting threats.
She's been getting threats for a minute.
I'm going to be very ignorant right now. Who the hell is Salman Rushdie?
I don't know how to describe him, but say he's an author.
Okay.
That's what I love about the show. It's about ballots.
I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah. I mean, J.K. Rowling, I hope, yeah. Because obviously she said all the stuff she said about, trans people and stuff. I guess they haven't really threatened her life.
Yeah. I think a few people have actually.
Really?
But they ain't taking that them people too serious like that, innit? But obviously, this other scenario now with the Muslims and stuff like that, you gotta take that serious. Yeah. And like I was saying, he was forced into hiding for like 10 years, man.
10 years. That's
10
crazy.
years. Yeah.
But you know what? This leads into our topic of the day, so let's get into that.
Okay, so today's topic of the day is, when is enough enough? Where's the line crossed? Why is it okay to stab someone who writes about a particular religion, ideology, faith, whatever you may call it, from their perspective, especially if this story is fiction? Or if it's based on what they believe to be some historical, fact, but the overall story is fiction. Or even if it's not fiction, it's just like, from their perspective, this is the truth. Why is it okay to do that? Should religions be more tolerant? Or should people just not talk about religions? How can we find that balance? Shouldn't we be allowed to question faiths without fear of being killed? Where should we draw the line? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your thoughts?
I think when it comes to stuff, okay. So you see how we've got beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Something is most precious to someone that it means something to, right? So I can understand if when I'm talking about Christianity or whatever, it doesn't hold value in your life the way it does in mine. Because I'm the one, it's my faith, do you know what I mean? But I do think that, in an ideal world, whatever it is I may think about a religion or whatever it is, I would like to not cause offense. But I think that is more applicable when it's personal situations. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like you would ever say anything disrespectful about Christianity, and I wouldn't say anything about Islam because we know each other personally. Do you get what I mean? But then we can't control the wider society. Yeah. But ideally, people should just respect that we all live differently. Yeah. And whatever it is you might think of something, you might not believe in it, but that's fine. It's not causing you sleepless nights to not believe in what I believe. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think the problem is that in this world, we have people who it's not enough for them to just believe what they believe. They want to make sure you believe what they believe as well. And I think that's where the issue comes in, where you can't then say, this is something that I believe in and keep it moving. It's like even like gay marriage and stuff. You might not, you might say, you know what, that's not for me. That's fine. You're straight, mind your straight business. But some people they'll go out of their way to let you know that no, I think being gay is this and being that. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the issue.
Yeah. And you can still question someone's faith.
Yeah.
But do it in a respectful way.
Exactly, yeah.
It doesn't have to be malicious, doesn't have to be, anything of that manner. So you can still, the fear of being killed shouldn't come into question, because the way you challenge someone's faith shouldn't be disrespectful anyway.
Yeah.
So why is there a fear of being killed or stabbed?
But people see disrespect in different type of ways. Do you remember? I don't know why it just came into my head here. Remember the beef with Drake and Pusha?
Yeah.
And I think it was Pusha said that Drake mentioned someone, right?
Drake said that Pusha. Yeah, no, so Pusha mentioned 40. I think 40 has an illness.
Okay.
And Pusha mentioned 40's illness.
No, but there was something that
Drake? Oh no, yeah. Drake mentioned
was it his wife?
Pusha's fiance or wife.
So he just mentioned her name, innit?
Yeah.
And just mentioning her name made Pusha say, you know what, nah, I've had enough. And starts talking about his son, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like people have different thresholds for disrespect.
But to me, that's just disrespectful. To me.
So
I understand why Pusha took offense to that. Yeah. Why are you mentioning my fiance's name in beef? Like
you're beefing me.
Her name should be not. Her name shouldn't be coming out your mouth.
I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, just
but to others that may not be that disrespectful.
Yeah, because you didn't like say anything bad about her.
Yeah,
you just mention her name.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
My wife's name out your fucking mouth. That's what they're saying. Yeah, but that does make sense actually. But yeah, man, I don't know. I just think I think it's just.
Yeah, I guess disrespect is open to interpretation. Basically, how you take it. So I may say something, and mean no offense by it, but the person on the other end,
the way they received it is offensive.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a difficult one to try to navigate, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but I do think though as well, you should be allowed to definitely question stuff about faith.
But where do you strike that balance though? Because you said, for example, if I'm not mistaken, that obviously you shouldn't disrespect certain people's faiths, right? But if you're questioning the faith, we know certain belief systems are very dogmatic, where it's like you just question it.
Yeah, but do you know what
it's a problem?
As someone who is in a faith, that's not realistic. I can't be trying to tell someone about Jesus, and they're like, "Yeah, but did Joseph really not have sex with Mary?" And I take offense to that.
Yeah.
No, do you get me? I think sometimes people can take questions as that they're already on the defensive, when really that's an opportunity to educate someone about something. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Because I've had conversations as well, like even to do with race, where white people ask me stuff, and I know that the next black person might be the wrong one who just takes offense to it. But I see that as a teaching moment because they don't understand. Do you know what I mean? And obviously people's tones are different and whatever. But yeah, I see it as a teaching moment, especially when it comes to faith. Like obviously in each person's faith, essentially you're meant to draw the people to join the faith so that all our souls can be saved, right? How is my soul going to be saved if I can't even ask a question about it? If I don't understand and you kind of just expect me to just follow blindly, I can't follow blindly because clearly the way you receive the faith is different to how I'm receiving it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I can't.
Yeah.
I have to ask questions. So I don't think there should be a thing where it's like people shouldn't be able to ask questions at all or question anything. No, I question things.
And also, where are these, disagreements happening? Because when I see religious discussions being done in person, I see it being respectful. When I've seen them myself, I see people asking questions in a respectful manner, the person receiving it well, and they having a nice back and forth dialogue. Are these situations, are they happening mainly online, where there's disrespect being thrown, discrepancies, and maybe misinterpretation? Or because in person, for example, let's just say a Christian came to the mosque to seek advice, or a non-religious person came to the mosque to seek advice, whatever, or even in the church. Like, I've seen these things with my eyes, and I've seen imams have conversations with people before, and it's always, even online, I've seen debates online where Christians and Muslims are kind of going at it. sometimes they get a bit heated, but because everyone understands that everyone's just here to learn, it's never taken that far. So I'm just trying to ascertain when these things do go array. What's the forum? Like, what's the platform?
I think a lot of the time it's kind of like what you just said. They're not in front of each other. And that's why I think a lot of time it just escalates. You know what I'm saying? Because at least if someone's in front of you, you can kind of
engage the time.
But when it's online, then it's just
exactly. But in the case of Mr. Rushdie now, he's just written a book. So he's.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Go on.
No, I was just gonna say, he just wrote a book. And granted, like, if you're a Muslim, you would probably see it as disrespectful. Because, you know what I mean? Like, the faith of Islam is obviously you just believe that the Quran came to Muhammad direct, untampered, it's perfect in its form. But he's now written a book that kind of questions that. You know what I'm saying? And so now obviously people are taking offense because no one's in front of him dialoguing. None of that. It's just written as fact. At least to some people's, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still thinking, if he doesn't believe in your faith, why would he ever think, you know, that the Quran came from God and it's still written on paper? And I think that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, certain things is like, it's real.
And I think sometimes that's the thing with religion is that you're almost going to expect people to just get in line. But I can't get in line. You're already in line. Help me understand why this line is one of benefit to me. Why it's beneficial for me to get. Do you get me? What is the benefits of getting in this line? But it's almost like that kind of don't question, just follow kind of thing.
I think if anyone truly wants someone to understand their religion, they will be patient. And they will understand that this person is coming from a place of ignorance where they don't know anything.
I agree with that.
So their line of questioning to you may be frustrating because you're already in this religion, you have a certain level of knowledge. But if someone's a blank canvas and they're just confused and they don't know what's going on, obviously the way they may frame questions may annoy you as someone who has a certain level of knowledge and whatever, but you just have to have patience with it and you can't really get offended, especially if you can tell there's no real malicious intent in the question. You know what I mean? You can't be sensitive to it because you have a bias. You know what I mean?
And like, you know what? Let me quickly just tell you what kind of some of the issues with the book. Right? Just so there's a bit of context. So basically, the book's called The Satanic Verses, right? And basically, it kind of refers to a legend of Islamic, of basically the Prophet Muhammad, where he received a few verses because, you know, obviously he received the Quran in bits over a certain time period. But allegedly that he received some of the verses from the devil to kind of trick him and see if, is this actually from Allah? Or, you know what I'm saying? And so basically he's trying to say that, I guess, and this is based on, I guess, some of the stories written in the hadith, right? He's basically saying that some of these verses, or maybe one or two of them or whatever, in the Quran actually came via this means. And so obviously it's making people feel, wait a minute, what are we trying to say here? But in addition to that, and this is where it gets a bit somehow, right? It's basically, according to someone called McRoy, some of the other controversial parts of that book is basically how he uses certain terms and names, right? So watch this. He used the name Mahund, which is said to be a derogatory term for Muhammad, right? Which was used by the English during the Crusades. So I guess he used that name to refer to Muhammad, right? And he obviously would have known this, right? He's also used the term Jahiliyyah, which is a time of ignorance, right? But he's used that for Islam. What's he done also? He's basically...
This is different then. He's deliberately being disrespectful. Then if he knows what these words are, if he knows what these words mean and he's using them, he's using them to harm.
Because I think he could have written a book where he's still questioning things or questioning, like, as in to gain understanding. So it sounds like if those are words that are known to cause offense, these are insults.
But it's almost like, and this is not me trying to defend him here, right?
Because we know your stance.
Because when I read it, I just feel like you obviously knew what he was doing, but it's kind of like he's just trying to create the scene. So, for example, let me just tell you a couple other things, right? So, like I was saying, he used the term Jahiliyyah, which is the time of ignorance in Islam. He was using that as a name for Mecca. Pardon me, He used also the name Angel Gabriel, basically Jibril. He used that for the name of a film star in his story. The name Saladin, which is a Muslim hero, like during the Crusades, he used that name for a devil.
Yeah.
He used the name Aisha, who was the wife of Muhammad. He used that for the name of a fanatical Indian girl who leads her village on a fatal pilgrimage. Like, so and also there's a brothel, which is staffed by prostitutes. And apparently those prostitutes all have the same names as Muhammad's wives. So it's almost like you've kind of done some subliminals here.
You're poking.
You know what I'm saying? So I can definitely see why you think that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Right? But the question still remains, does he deserve to die for this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's still a work of fiction.
Yeah.
You know? And where do we cross this line?
No, you don't have to. No, that's extreme.
Yeah, he definitely
You
doesn't
don't
deserve
have to die for that. No, that's extreme.
I don't think he even deserves to even get rushed for it. I just think if someone's, do you know? And I think another thing as well is like someone who's not of the faith. Obviously, again, you know, the faith, you want to spread the word and all that kind of stuff. But someone who's not of the faith, that you just got to, honestly, God just look at it and count it as ignorance. That's it. Do you know what I mean? Like, again, they cannot hold value to something that you hold value to.
Yeah.
Because they don't hold, it's not something that they care about. Do you get what I mean? Like when I see when people say stuff about Christianity and disrespectful and all that kind of stuff, if I can have a conversation with them, I'll have a conversation with them. But if it's like a thing where I just see that you're just on one, it makes, of course, it annoys me because it's blasphemy, but I can't carry it on my head because respectfully, you're an idiot. Do you get what I mean? Like, because if you don't understand something, that's different. But if you're going out of your way to poke and annoy people and say stuff that you know will trigger them, you are a walking fool.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But yeah, he definitely doesn't deserve to die for that or anything like that. But again, everyone holds their faith differently.
Yeah.
Whereas I will look over and turn the other cheek, someone will slap you for it. Do you get what I mean? And that's where everyone's individuality comes into their religion. So unfortunately, he doesn't deserve to die or be rushed or anything like that. But there's someone who takes it very personally.
Yeah. And
so when they then retaliate that way,
it's the consequences.
Damn shame.
Of that, But I still feel like because of stuff like this now, and you're right in what you're saying. Obviously, he doesn't deserve it, right? But people will see it in a particular way and react. But because of that, don't you feel like it then puts pressure on people to be like, you know what? This freedom of speech thing is long, you know. Let me just relax. Let me not even talk about the things I want to talk about. At fear of obviously being attacked.
But you can talk about anything you want to talk about. You just have to talk about it in a way that doesn't earn you a slap.
But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you don't think it will. Because people question things.
That's true. You
know what I'm saying? It's like people question things all the time. Like, you know, like, for example, I think the early 19th century, right? People, there was a time where people were just talking about Christianity, saying it's fake, it's this, that, and the third. Yeah. Scholars from all over the world were trying to do that, right? And I don't think necessarily Christians went out there, tried to gather and kill these people. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those tides where it happens, and if your faith is strong, it survives. If it doesn't, then we get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? But violence just shouldn't have to come into it. You know what I'm saying? And to be fair, just for human progression, there's been countless times where we've interpreted something in the scriptures as something that we think is a particular way today. And then 100 years later, we don't see it that way no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's because of just normal science and certain things coming to light. So why are we prepared to harm people for something that, based on history, may not even be the way we're interpreting it?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we should be harmed for anything that they say. Or even if they don't believe in your religion and they don't believe in your faith and whatever it is, I don't think there's a cause for harm. Because really and truly, again, even as much as you might think, you know the Bible and blah, blah, it's still a personal thing. Loki kind of is still your opinion in a way. That it's like what you've picked up from. Like me and you could read a Bible verse. Actually, no, Brent. I'll say Brent because Brent's Christian. But me and Brent can read the Bible verse. But because of circumstances in our lives, we can pick out. Obviously, there's a baseline message there, but how we internalize it or whatever can depend on what we're going through personally, or what phase we're at in life, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I can't be upset with Brent and be like, no, this is the only message to get from it. No.
Yeah.
There's different things that nutrients that people can get from from the word and stuff, but I still don't think it's cause to be rushing people and coming to try and kill people.
Yeah.
But I just think if everyone just was just respectful, be better. Don't be breaking people's religions.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, when people react, yes, they shouldn't be slapping people up or trying to kill them. At the same time, I can understand why people feel so because faith is a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand how people can feel so passionate that they can't. They have to take it personally. It's a personal attack as far as they're concerned.
Yeah. Some people in the group are basically saying, obviously the stabbing is a bit too far, but you needed something.
Yo,
like a Russian or
Russian
something
was enough.
But still, you're still saying there should be consequences for him doing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? And again, that line is drawn based on how serious you take that particular faith.
Yeah.
And like you can't just have arbitrary thresholds, man. It just doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, I personally, I think it doesn't matter what I think in it, but yeah, I don't know, man. There needs to be room for people to think and say what they feel, because I feel like we get a lot more progress if things are that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rather than people being scared to say things.
That's the thing.
You have to take.
That's how you grow as well. When you question things, you get knowledge, you share knowledge, all that stuff. That's how people grow.
Mm-hmm.
People are scared to do that, then boy.
Exactly.
Well, it happens beyond religion though, because even like when it comes to, I've heard people who are in the LGBTQ plus community, and they talk about like even with their families, the family trying to understand stuff. So there's some people who take offense and they're just defensive because obviously they're defensive, rightfully so most times. And then you've also had people within the community who are like, I've had to understand that they don't know. So I just teach them. Do you get what I mean? And so whereas there's one person who's like, oh, you've asked me that, it's ignorant and this, and they give you like a statement of like love is love and don't question it. And then you got someone else who's like, no, who sits down and has a conversation with them. So do you get what I mean? I just think if we all just teach each other and learn from each other and just give people grace to just be who they are, what convicts you that might not convict the next person, what you care about the other person might not care about, that's fine. Like if we're all the same person in this world, it'd be so boring.
100%.
I agree.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess enough is enough with this topic. Let's get into our next headline.
Okay, so another trigger warning here. There was a fire in a church in Egypt, which unfortunately left dozens dead. So dozens of people have died after fire broke out at a church in Egypt, many of them crushed during a desperate scramble to escape. Officials say the number of dead is at least 41, with dozens injured. Children, unfortunately, are believed to be amongst the dead. Security sources say an electrical fire broke out as 5,000 worshippers gathered for mass at the Coptic Abu Sifin church. They said the fire blocked an entrance, which caused a stampede. Fire services say the blaze has been brought under control and that the exact cause of the fire is not clear. However, Father Farid Femi from another nearby church in the Imbamba neighborhood told the AFP news agency that it was caused by a short circuit. The power was out and they were using a generator, he said. But when the power came back, it caused no overload. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi offered his sincere condolences to the families of the innocent victims that have passed on to be with their Lord in one of his houses of worship.
I'm so sad.
Yeah, man. Send prayers out to them and hopefully, yeah, man, they can come together and, support and comfort each other.
Very, very sad.
Yeah, very sad. The next headline is from Saudi Arabia. It's to do with oil. So Saudi oil giant Aramco has broken its own record with a $48.4 billion profit for the second quarter of 2022. It's a 90% year-on-year increase and marks the biggest earnings for the world's largest energy exporter since its public listing 3 years ago. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has seen oil and gas prices skyrocket. As we know, Russia is one of the world's biggest exporters, but Western nations have pledged to curb their dependence on the country for their energy needs. According to Bloomberg, the Saudi oil giant's figure represents the biggest quarterly adjusted profit of any listed company. Oil prices were already rising before the Ukraine war as economies, started to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic and demand outstripped supply. The world's biggest oil producers, including ExxonMobil, Chevron, and BP, have all posted huge earnings this year, leading to growing calls on governments to impose a windfall tax amid an alarming rise in living costs. In June, the US President Joe Biden said Exxon had made more money than God this year. So yeah, man.
You ain't lying.
This is how you people tell you want to get rushed. We just told y'all about.
Yeah, man. They're really
8.4 billion.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
So yeah,
that's crazy.
It's the end of the headlines.
All right, let's get into Word on Road. Right, Ekin-Su and Davide are honestly, they're just winning from every angle. So they have announced that, so they were on a breakfast show over the weekend on Saturday, and they actually have announced that they're going to be having their own ITV2 show. And so basically the show is going to follow them on a road trip, 1 week visiting Turkey, and then another week visiting Italy. Mm-hmm. You know he's Italian, she's Turkish. Mm-hmm. It's going to be more about just kind of the culture and all that great stuff. Ekin-Su was, she joked about, them fighting and cooking. That's what they did in the villa so much. And then, what's it called? And then Davide said, I can tell you this, we're going on a road trip to Italy and Turkey. So 1 week in Italy, 1 week in Turkey. We're going to be on IV2, so it's going to be like our own program. I'm really proud. This is sick. This is really, really good for them, honestly, because they're just really, really good TV. Like, I would actually watch their reality TV show.
You reckon they're kind of staying together for the business? As in they see their relationship being lucrative, so they're going to try and have like a business relationship as opposed to like a real one.
Yeah. I think at the moment they kind of they're playing into the realness now.
Yeah.
Because even, because they're together and then Davide had to leave for Manchester. Because she lives in London, he's Manchester. There was also hints about, him moving down or whatever. And then she FaceTimed, she's like, oh, I really miss you, and blah, blah. And he was like, oh, baby, you can call me anytime. Like, the interactions seem very genuine.
Yeah.
But I do wonder how compatible they are just because of what I saw in the house.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I don't think they're compatible. Like,
yeah.
I don't think, especially in the real world.
Yeah, I
don't see them working in the real world at all.
Yeah. I think they worked for the show because there's nobody else to go with.
Yeah, but
I don't see it long term, if I'm being honest.
But I reckon, obviously, them being together is, lucrative for both of them. So
but what's crazy though, I think it's more lucrative for Davide. I think if they break up, Ekin-Su is still going to be...
Yeah, I think
Davide's more forgettable.
By himself, he probably has less offers. So with her, he probably has more offers on the table, yeah.
I think with her, she's already got offers. He's got less. But I think together, they have more.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think, if anything, he's going to have to be the one to ensure that he kind of stays with her.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it. I'll see. I'm going to watch it and see what it's like. Davide said also, with meeting family, it's going to be nice. And then, so be like a family thing, just kind of the realness, I guess. Cute stuff. I'm looking forward to it. I'll watch it and then see what it's like and report back to you guys. But still on the news of reality TV shows. So obviously, Big Brother was announced to come back in 2023. There's obviously talks of who will be hosting it. And at the moment, it's been alleged that the favourite person is Alison Hammond. Do you know what that is?
Is she ex Big Brother?
Yes.
Yeah.
So she was there in 2002.
Yeah.
Hold on. This babe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, she was on the 2002. Apparently, that's one of the things that they think is a good thing.
So sorry to cut you. Did she get famous from Big Brother?
Yeah.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
And she hosts, what show is it? She hosts a show with Dermot O'Leary on Fridays. I think it's called...
Because she's done well.
Yeah, she's done well for herself. Yeah, she's, I think, in terms of the old Big Brother contestants, she's probably the one who's...
popping the most.
In terms of like longevity and having a career,
Yeah. She's really fun. She's absolutely hilarious. So every Friday, she and Dermot O'Leary have a show called, they're on This Morning. So she hosts every Friday as well. She's really good vibes. Like she is really good vibes. I think she'd be a great host. Who was this? Davina McCall. Where is this?
Yeah. I ain't seen Davina McCall for a while.
Back, in all honesty. I think we need someone who's bubbly, and if they're doing the show's got a new look, have a new host as well. Do you know what I mean? Not be in bondage. But so what's it called? So a source is saying that Alison is the top of the list to present next year's Big Brother. Execs think she's exactly what the show needs. She's energetic, fun, relatable, and she was on the show, so she knows it inside out. And then an ITV spokesperson did say to the Metro that all suggestions surrounding the host are pure speculation and absolutely no decisions have been made at this early stage. She was recently on Mo Gilligan's latest show, and when she asked, if she'll be a good presenter, if she'd like to present it, she said, I think so, they need to change it up a bit. And she said, we've got to put it out there to the universe, let's make it happen. So I really do hope it happens. I think it'd be really, really sick. Someone who was also considered was Ryan Clark, but I believe he's done it before. He either did that or he did that. They know the Big Brother, the extra show, how we get at the After Sun.
Yeah.
I think he does that one. But I really think Alison would be perfect to actually host Big Brother. But yeah, speaking of, I can't even segue that, never mind. But basically, Burna, yet again, another woman has tried to expose him. I'm gonna need women to stop doing this. I just think it's so embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. Some girl she's called Diamond the Body. She's Caribbean. I think he has a type. So she posted a picture out on her close friends. She got to do a Rebecca Vardy. You got a source because why? So she put something on a close friend. Obviously, the person done screenshot it and sent it. And so now now you actually fumbled it because Burna's not going to call you anymore.
It was her that done it, man.
Exactly what I was
I didn't believe in none of this.
Send the Burna. But she basically had a picture of them in bed. And sis was naked too. Like, ma'am, what's something on?
Apparently she, when Tory Lanez was doing the quarantine radio?
Yes, I saw the clips of it.
She was one of the main girls on the live.
Did you see the clip of it?
Yeah.
Yes, I saw it. She was one of the quarantine babes.
She
was shaking her ass. But so she took a picture of both of them in bed. He was sleeping. You can't really see his face at all. You can kind of see his ear, his do-rag. I like a man that wraps his hair. I rate that. And like his hand, obviously he's got like an iconic tattoo on his hand. And she says, he say he feels safer over here. This way could coochie be. Laughing emoji, red heart face. And I'm just like, you've just ruined it. Like, I don't know, Sometimes women get the good things and you just ruin the bag. I'm going to read a quote from Zizi. Because I like Zizi. Zizi speaks sense. And she said, ladies, please stop posting yourself in bed with famous men. That ain't claiming you. Like, that can't be your claim to fame. And even if you see it as your meal ticket, you're definitely going about it the wrong way. Keep that shit to yourself. That's a word.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
You think I was sleeping with someone who's really, really not going to say anything? I'm just going to enjoy the benefits.
Yeah.
He's going to be helping me with that, with my career, all that stuff, doing great things. But like, see how when Young Miami and Diddy, we didn't need to know that. We did not need to know you we're going, what is it? We go together real bad. We didn't need to know all of that. Enjoy the benefits.
No, I think because they're both famous, it probably works to their benefit if people know they're together.
It doesn't because he's got a girl.
Who?
Some other girl. But basically, it's a thing where I think he's having fun. But in wherever he is, that girl is very present there. But it's one of the things where it's like she knows her role. So she because Young Miami was good. She did a back and forth with, was it the girl? I think it was this girl. She's doing back and forth with her on Instagram and stuff. You're doing back and forth over a guy that's actually not your guy. Do you get me? So it's not like there's anything. I think what she should have done, he was taking her to parties, they were enjoying or whatever. It was all those rumors that, around the industry or whatever. I feel like that was even better because then she got a podcast. Do you know what I mean? So she's got like her own podcast, Carisha Please with Complex. Like, he was making moves for her. I think just enjoy that. Isn't
that with his network?
Yeah. Yes, I'm saying. So there's perks to these things. When you open your mouth, you want to be talking too much, that's ruining it. Because you could actually have a boyfriend and be enjoying perks from a nice friend who's generous.
This is true.
But here you are, ruining every bag in which way you can. It's ridiculous. The girls are talking too much. I really don't like it. But so Burna has not responded. I don't think he will. One thing about Burna Boy, he does not respond to things. Like,
there's nothing to respond to.
Exactly. He's above
this
rubbish,
he doesn't.
I'm a single man. We have sex. That's it.
But I just think it's so like, I would hate for my business to be exposed with a guy, and then he calls me, and he's like, "What the hell? Oh my gosh, Jesus got to come back right then. That is so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing." But I guess the shame is
But why? Maybe I shouldn't say this. I don't know.
Go on.
No, say it.
But it's like, why don't these women have respect for themselves?
Yeah, you have no shame. You actually lack shame.
Because for them, the clout and the attention that they will garner from this is what they want.
It's for a day.
It's what they desire.
Suppose she knew it was just for a day and she wanted to capitalize on that 24 hours.
Let me see.
Because it might just be for a day, to be fair.
It is for a day.
And for her, she's thinking, okay, cool. I'll get notoriety. My Instagram followers will go up. I might get more bookings. I might get more jobs. I'm going to become more famous, whatever. So
maybe
for her,
he even communicated to her that this was the last night that they were going to be seeing each other, and she's like, okay.
Yeah, any man that does that, you're an egg. You never tell me that this is the last time.
I'm
going to make the most out of this last time.
This is what I'm saying.
I would have done it Insta Live.
And plus,
I would have done it
you might be
Insta
right.
Live.
This might be like a one-night stand thing. It's not like Burna and her live in the same place.
Yeah.
No, but she's saying he feels safe here, so she's saying it as if like this is a thing they do.
She's saying whatever she wants to say, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. It's not. I'll be honest with you. Oh, she's got EP out.
Oh, there you go. She's there.
Yeah, but how many people are really gonna go and listen to it now?
I'm definitely gonna be avoiding it.
Not me.
I'm putting effort to not find it.
Do you know what I mean? How many people are actually? It's not gonna translate into sales. That's the thing with this whole clout chasing stuff.
Check out track 6. You know.
Yeah, she's had she's had 6 posts here since she put this out.
6 in the space of what?
Bruh.
See, she's
14 hours.
She's dying
Like
for it.
sis.
6 posts.
She's absolutely dying for it. She's absolutely dying for it. But yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, she's just posted up the links. Body, that's it.
See, this was her marketing campaign.
Yeah, but I hope it translates into sales for you, sis.
A rollout for her EP.
I really hope not the rollout. I really hope it translates into sales for you, sis. But let's all just keep what our pussies is doing private on a normal day. And the last bit of news, I thought was really good vibes. It's Munya again. So Munya Chihuahua. So yeah, I said that right. So anyway, so he's basically got this, he's got this show he's done before where it's called Deep Issue Massage. So basically, guys having a deep tissue massage, and then they kind of just talk and whatever. And I'm talking about this just because I think it's a really good thing, very, very cool thing to do. I think in the promo video, it also says about, guys don't really talk about their feelings and all that kind of stuff. And I think it's very, very good and healthy to promote this. Also, men always talk about, black men, always talk about, well, every man, but I'm black, I mean, so black men, always talk about how they don't really have the outlet to talk and all that kind of stuff. And you guys, it's like their mental health is not really cared about and all this. I think this is a really, really good outlet. And I'm hoping that by a lot of people watching this, there'll be more conversations that men feel like they can have with their other boys. Because it's got really, really cool people on there. So it's got Patrice Evra, it's got Michael, it's got Jordan F. Stevens, got Victor. I saw Victor on there. Love Victor Kunda. He's also got Koji Radicals. I think people seeing, obviously people that they can relate to, people that they follow, people that music, people's content that they take in, if you're seeing them, being vulnerable and being open and having these conversations, hopefully that will encourage more men to care about their mental health, to care about, speaking up about stuff. And yeah. And it's amazing because he's going to be doing it with together with his production company. Mun's made it. So yeah, I'm really, really here for it. I'll be watching it and seeing what it's like. So it's a new season. It drops 21st of August on his YouTube. So check it out. But word and road wise, that is it from me. Let's get into the People's Journal.
Hello, people. Welcome to the People's Journal. I'll give you the news from an economics point of view. First question here. Can you lot swim?
No.
To a degree. I'm not great about swim.
Like, what's your length-wise?
Without stopping. About 25, 30.
Seconds?
Meters.
Oh, is it? Oh, so what, one length?
I can do, all right, when I was younger, probably 50, as in there and back. Now, without stopping, I might give you 25, man. 25, 30. A little breather.
What about you, Esther?
No, I can't swim. I've got hydrophobia. I think it's really rude that you laughed at my issue.
He's saying because you collect phobias, isn't it?
Sorry?
He's saying because you collect phobias.
What other phobia have I ever
Did I
expressed
say
to me? I've got a phobia of foolish men. Yeah. Well, everyone should. No. So basically, I can't. When I was younger, I used to take like swimming lessons and stuff like that. But like I have a panic attack when I'm in like a lot of water.
Okay.
So like beaches and stuff like I will have a panic attack, and then because of my panic attack, I would then start drowning. Basically, but it's something I did say this year I want to be, but I can't lie to you, I don't have time on my schedule. So I think next year because I do want to get over it, especially like I don't know, like because I always think of like my phobias if I'm gonna have like children and stuff. I don't because fear is passed on to kids. I don't want to ever pass on my phobias to my children and stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
So people was like, oh, it's a good life skill time. I'm like, I tend to stay on land, so I think I'm good. But yeah, I can't. But it's something that I would definitely like to.
So when you start going on these nice vacations and stuff, to certain places with certain people and whatnot, are you going to be staying out of the water?
I do.
So
First of all, my hair does not allow me to be chilling in the pool like that. I can chill in the pool like a little dip or whatever, but I'm not doing laps. Nope. Not me. My hair does not allow me such grace anyway.
All right.
But I definitely want to sort that out.
Okay. I say all of that because a survey's come out basically saying that swimming pools across the country are getting closed at an alarming rate. So us wanting to get our kids to learn swimming and that, maybe one of them things where you've got to teach them in your bathroom.
No, in the bathroom.
What's the reason why they're getting closed down?
Basically what they're saying is, UK Active said, it's a lack of staff, rising energy costs, and chemical shortages.
Actually, a lack of staff. And that people looking for jobs.
Yeah, but I guess maybe they don't have the money to pay them as well. Everything's just gone up. You know what I mean? So, unfortunately, that's what's happening, man. Yeah. So they said 65 swimming pools have closed in 3 years.
That's a lot, especially because like when kids are younger as well, they do that community stuff. Because my niece and my little sister used to go, they had swimming every single week. So, and when they go, like there's different classes, different ages, whatever. So I can't imagine if that one closed, there'd be a lot of kids that suffer from it.
There you go.
So imagine how many kids are suffering from that.
Was that like their own personal thing or was that with school?
Personal thing.
Oh, that's good.
It's an outside school thing. Outside school club, yeah.
Because the only time I went swimming was with school.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. But I heard they don't even do that anymore.
I don't believe so. Yeah.
No, they don't.
I still swim in almost every week with my school.
Yeah, they don't anymore. They haven't got the budget for it. They haven't got time. You're missing like hella periods doing that.
Yeah, that's a shame, man.
When I did it, it was with. Actually, when I did it, it was after school. Listen, but that guy's a dickhead, man. Anyway, let me drown.
They say that's a technique to help.
No, it's not. He's a twat for that.
But yeah, so yeah, again, a lot of budget cutting, and yeah, man, it's looking crazy. Also related to the whole swimming thing and school and teachers. Basically, it's looking like teachers are looking to strike.
They should.
Oh, serious? Why do you say that?
Do you know what? Okay, so basically, I was talking to one of my. So I've got 2 friends who are teachers, right?
Okay.
Next year we would like to go on holiday, but guess what? We have to go at peak time. Do you know we're trying to go to Jamaica as well, but we have to go peak time because they can't just book annual leave like the rest of us can. But guess what? It's more expensive then. So I was like, I don't know how teachers have not striked.
But that's.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
no, if you let me know my point,
wait.
Let me tell you why this makes sense. I think that teachers should get a travel discount.
Okay. Because
the only time they can actually go on holidays is during peak time. It's so unfair. They can't take annual leave the way I can or the way you do from TDA. Do you get what I mean? They can't do that. So the only time they can go is Christmas time, Easter, like the whole nation is going then. So I think teachers should get a discount. And obviously they get a discount, they're going with their friends who are affected by it, i.e. me and the rest of my crew. We all get a discount.
Nah.
So I get why they want to strike. And also, I also saw this tweet this week, and the guy was saying how basically in the UK, he was on like 33k, I think, as a teacher, and there was no prospect of him getting more. But he moved to Dubai, and after his bills and everything, he's got like 1.6k just.
I think I saw that tweet.
Left over.
I saw that tweet. I saw that tweet.
See what I'm saying?
It's mad.
This is why I've heard that from quite a few people. People going to Kuwait, going to Dubai, going to, you know what I'm saying, Abu Dhabi, different places in the Middle East, and making a lot of money. Yeah. Some are even getting their accommodation paid for.
Yeah, I got a friend, she moved to Dubai to become a teacher, I think a year and a half ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like you said, pay for accommodation.
Yeah. Actually, I had a friend as well. She came,
more money.
It's sad.
Yeah.
The country really needs to fix up, man, because they will lose like all of their, you know what I'm saying, their workforce. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, at the end of the day, economics rules, man. And if people haven't got enough money to live the life they want to live, and they can see that's available elsewhere will become the new home.
Because I was listening to my friend, I said, so during summertime, do you guys get paid? Because you must do. And I said, yeah, you do, but it's like a pro rata stuff.
Okay. How's that work?
Yeah, I can't remember how she explained it to me, but the way it was sounding to me, I said, is sound like you're basically just always working. So basically, it's almost as if you make up the time that you're on leave during the 6 weeks you're on leave for. But obviously, teachers tend to go back earlier anyway. When you plan lessons, I think teachers do a lot, you know.
They do.
Because it's not just, because my job, I can just get there and do the job and leave. But they have to plan lessons and then mark stuff.
Yes.
All that kind of stuff. Like, it's never ending. One of them is when she's saying she don't really teach anymore. She's trying to find another way where she can do education, but not as a teacher, because she was like, it's not really, it's not lucrative.
Yeah, I don't want to say it's rare that people, once they become teachers, remain teachers till they retire, but you're just hearing more and more stories from people just quitting after 5-10 years.
Yeah.
I've had enough of this, man.
Because and then the kids are so rude to you these days as well.
What's the average salary for a teacher?
Let me do my Googles. Actually, Esther
Yeah,
can do her
I'll start
Googles. While she's doing that, I just wanted to say, the unions basically threatened to strike later this year because the government offered 5% increase. 7 out of 10 people, the members, basically said, nah, need to reject that ASAP. Not interested, not good enough. They're all saying we need something in line with inflation again, and they're demanding 12%. And yeah, man, that union basically looks after 300,000 members. And they're basically saying, they may look to actually striking. But what's crazy about that is obviously it depends when they do it, but a lot of people don't even think it's going to happen, simply because if you're striking, who's looking after these kids? And a lot of kids come to school, and it sounds bad, but the reality is, for a lot of kids, it saves their lives, man.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily have the best parents, the best homes, you know what I'm saying? And so the government really need to prioritize this and figure out a way to give these teachers what they need.
Are you saying the teachers won't strike because of the kids, or the powers that be won't allow them to strike, so they'll give them what they want because of the kids?
It's a bit of both, I'm saying. But I think more so the powers that be.
Yeah.
But I guess it all depends if they actually believe the teachers will strike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So they need to really show their hand quickly, because school's back in 3 weeks.
I think teachers have a lot of power in that regard, because when they strike, they'll the powers that be will feel it.
100%.
They'll feel it.
And they should strike on the first day of term. All the parents going to drop the kids off.
Right.
Bedtime, mate.
Imagine kids coming to school and then there's no teachers. Like, it's
mad.
mayhem. What's gonna
honestly,
happen? Because send all the kids home. Like, what's
That's
I mean,
exactly.
And parents are at their jobs. It's a
yeah,
whole.
yeah.
And then now they've got to pay for childcare. Like, it's gonna be very chaotic.
Kids roaming the streets. Like, it's the ripple effects.
Yeah.
Huge.
What?
Yeah,
It's
roaming the
true.
streets, man. What? They got that to do.
So you're laughing about.
You don't just get left unless the parents just duck out.
You
They're
there?
not just gonna be walking around wondering like where the teachers have gone. They have to take the children back home.
No, it's not.
No. Because if you drop them,
Who's they?
if you
The parents.
listen, if I drop you at the top of the road,
I'm talking about secondary school kids who go to school by themselves.
Yeah, but the parents would know that school's not on.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm
because
talking about the
they
first day. I'm
announced
talking about the
before.
first day. In my head, I had the picture in my head innit, where the kids went to school and there's no teachers.
Yeah, and they don't. Yeah, exactly. And strike is a
on day
surprise.
one,
They announce it.
so they had to
But that's
leave.
what's annoying. I think they need to do surprise strikes.
What?
Yeah, that's what I was in my head. It was a surprise.
Trust me, they give me that raise. Listen, the immediate effect that raise is being given. All of you don't
True,
say
yeah.
anything,
Within an hour.
and then the 4th of
Yeah.
September, when the kids go to school, nobody goes in. All the parents go in there. Nah, man. Within the hour, everyone's getting the entire nation.
That would be chaos.
Exact, and that's do you know because do you know what it is? Yeah, sometimes I just think people striking in this country, you just don't know how to strike.
Yeah.
No, but
You give people advance notice. They have time to make things happen, because you tell them you're gonna strike on this day. Do you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna bring supply teachers,
Yeah.
and the supply teachers don't have they're not full time. Do you get me? It's like a contractual as and when you're needed.
Yeah.
Hell of them are gonna rise up and they're gonna do that. Kids are gonna do just worksheet stuff for the day, for the couple of days you're striking.
Yeah. No, she's
On
right.
third
Listen,
day, you're back to the same salary.
on that day, the headmaster's scrambling. Think about it. Kids come to school at what time? about.
They start at 8:30.
But kids get there a bit early, right?
Yeah.
So teachers come in when? About 2 hours before the kids.
Yeah.
Headmaster's probably a bit earlier.
Mm.
The headmaster comes to school now, and
He's
he's like,
just done.
"Where's everyone?"
Where's everyone?
But he can't send out an email or call now. Everyone's at home getting ready to come in.
Exactly.
So he's at school just panicking now, thinking everyone's on their way and there's no teachers here.
Do you know what's mad? It's like because this is not even expected yet.
Yeah.
He won't even panic straight away.
Yeah.
He will panic when the bell goes off.
Yeah.
The bell might not even go off, depending on who teacher strike the bell.
He's in his office calling teachers one by one, like, yo, where are you?
Because he will be in his office doing his work.
Yeah.
So he'll get lost in the time.
Yeah.
He'll just realize that the bell is gone. It's assembly time. But I just hear kids
There's
everywhere.
bare kids, there's no
He'll
teachers
come out and be
anywhere.
like, why are you in the hallway? Going to your lesson. They'll be like, sir, this isn't in.
Yeah.
Neither is missed this. Neither is sir this. Chaos. Buy that up by 3 p.m. All of your bank accounts is looking nice.
Yeah.
Follow TDA's advice.
Esther's and Yusuf's advice.
No, strike. Do a surprise strike, man.
That's what you need to do. Because you
That would
give
be
people time
crazy.
to prepare for stuff.
But-
Even that real stuff they do. You guys are serious about
No, but the
getting
reason why is because like you because I guess the union doesn't want to collapse the system, innit? You know what I'm saying? You just want your rise. So you give them time to actually come to you,
Yeah.
sit at the table and discuss something. You know what I'm saying?
And how many discussions have they had and how has it been fruitful?
Yeah, but you're still trying to be fair. You know what I'm saying? But if
After how many
you,
years? I've been hearing about teachers striking since I was in secondary school. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but maybe they were getting the rises they deserve because they sat down at the table.
All I'm saying is the cost
And you
of
have to-
living is rising.
You have to remember also exactly. You have to remember if teachers strike, they don't get paid. So how long can they stay at home for and
That's
not
what I'm
get
saying.
their money?
But they need one day. This doesn't have to be a week thing. I'm not saying, use that to go on. Literally, this is just one day. They will have Boris Johnson, who's tapped out already. He's getting to work. Something's going to happen.
Yeah.
And not every teacher is part of a union, by the way.
That's true. Yeah.
There's always the weak ones. Isn't there?
And a lot of teachers will feel bad, man. They'll be like, nah, I can't do this.
Do you know what? And do you know what? They're not just back
The thing is, yeah, some will, but think back to my school days, some teachers didn't care.
They didn't care.
They'll definitely strike.
They're on it. They are on it. Because the first chance they have not to teach a class, they're loving it.
Yeah.
If I wanted to strike somewhere, I'm going to give them notice. I'm going to strike, so they can hire a temp while I'm striking.
And also-
I'm out here walking the streets for nothing.
And as a kid, you
No.
kind of you might like the fact that they're striking.
Oh, you definitely.
I did.
No
I
school.
remember. Yeah, that was good. I think I've
Yeah.
had. Has there been teacher strikes in history before?
I don't remember any.
any. I don't remember any.
I think I've had university. At uni, them lecturers were striking.
Serious.
Yeah, they've had
In
strikes.
this country.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's been strikes in universities. Yeah.
Because we know what
Or
they
they
do.
threatened. Actually, yeah, they have. Because even my sister, I remember one time she was to the person that her lecturer or whatever. Like, are we getting the results? And then they were like, no. So basically, we're on a strike today. So it's delayed by a week, kind of thing. Yeah, I've definitely witnessed some educational strikes in my time.
Right.
What are the disadvantages of joining the union, Manuel?
For who?
For anybody.
As in, no, I mean, for the member.
Let's just say we're talking about teachers now, the teaching space.
I don't really see any disadvantage,
You have to pay to join a union.
Yeah, you do.
How much?
I don't know. It will vary from, organization to organization. But let's just say about £20-30 a month.
All right, okay.
Yeah. But there's more perks than not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've got a strong, good union, they'll represent you. You know what I'm saying? Properly. Like, say your head teachers, I don't know, got some type of vendetta out for you or something. Or you made a mistake or, I don't know, little things that could escalate without that union member, that union rep being there for you, kind of doesn't happen.
I know you're not supposed to be discriminated against if it is that you're part of a union when it is you looking for a new job, but does that happen kind of sometimes?
I don't, maybe, but I don't think so because I feel like in
commonplace now.
Yeah, it's commonplace, man. Commonplace, 100%. Even like if you go into like, for example, the rail industry and stuff, there's hardly any drivers or any people that work on the road that's not part of the union. It's like it's the norm. You just qualify and you just start paying to be part of the union. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, they do more good than for you as a member than harm. You know.
The road strikers anyway? Has anything come from that? They've got one end of the month.
Yeah. There's one at the end of the month. There was one on Saturday. Some people are getting their rises though, but there's so many like train operating companies.
Is it? Oh, so it's like,
Yeah.
so the strikes are doing something.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, I guess teachers, you can try it that way first, and if it doesn't work, I think.
But some companies are more stubborn, man. Some of them got enough money to thingy. But this the thing about unions and stuff, especially in train driving and stuff like that, right? Like it takes a long time to train somebody. You know what I'm saying? So you've got the company, you know what I'm saying, by the balls, man.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. You know, because they can't get no bloody supply teacher. Yeah. So yeah. The next thing is Johnson & Johnson's. I'm pretty sure all of us, you know, use Johnson & Johnson's. Well, our parents put it on us, the, you know, baby powder and whatnot.
Yeah.
Basically, it's been announced that they're going to stop making and selling the baby powder around the world from next year.
Yeah.
And this is because Johnson & Johnson are facing tens of thousands of lawsuits from women who allege its talcum powder contained asbestos and has caused them to develop ovarian cancer.
Yeah, I was going to say, about them time, they stopped that. Should have stopped it immediately, really. But yeah, because I've heard stories about them being sued and the powder not being as fresh as one would hope.
I remember in school when we discovered asbestos. It was mad. So, so in the ceilings, we discovered there was asbestos in the ceilings, isn't it? Obviously, we didn't know what it was. But then some of the ceilings were coming undone and whatnot. So people, obviously, I went to kind of unruly school, innit? So people are taking asbestos out of the ceiling
Oh my gosh.
and putting it down people's backs, rubbing on people's faces, and it became, obviously, asbestos causes the skin harm, innit? So yeah, it was unruly for a little bit. So
oh my gosh, that's mad.
Kids, man. The things we survived.
They could have actually sued, you know. That's actually a good lawsuit.
And the white boys were the ones being attacked the most because obviously their skin, sensitive,
Mad.
Getting rashes and shit.
And the very last thing is basically, as we know, this whole crazy energy crisis. There's a lot of tariffs that's coming out now from these energy providers, and people are complaining like crazy. Obviously, we know the costs are going up, innit?
Yeah.
But for example, there's one guy who basically complained about the new tariff he's been offered. At the moment, he's paying $1,864 a year, right? Which is high already, right? But British Gas emailed him saying, and they were recommending this thing, by the way, saying, look, next year, this is the new tariff. You can either stay on the variable rate or get a fixed tariff where obviously you just know how much you're paying for the year. Doesn't increase, this, that, and the third. You know, kind of like a normal mortgage tariff, for example, yeah? And they've offered him a tariff of $3,600. This is twice as much. 1.8 was crazy already, but 3,600. And they say, look, take this and fix your situation. And yeah, he's thinking, what? How? So yeah, this is what's happening to people, man. And yeah, people again are calling out to the government to do something about it. This actually just came to my mind. I remember Liz Truss was talking about. We spoke about how every household will get £400.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Liz Truss is now saying, people who kind of earn a lot of money, why are they getting the £400? Obviously, a lot of the people, the higher tax earners, a lot of them are conservatives. So it's looking like it's just really the lady that we want to kind of lead the party, right? And yeah, so long story short, Sunak is looking like he has more of a chance now. Before it was looking very one-sided. They still need to obviously vote and decide. I think it's September 5th. But yeah, long story short, people are still complaining. They want the government to do something about it. So the next PM, that's going to be at the top of their priority list. And yeah, man, that's it pretty much. Oh, also, sorry. Somebody wrote in and actually left some voice notes. Just want to say to that person, you're not being ignored. His question was amazing. And like I was saying to Brent, I think we need to do it justice. Because it's the same guy that was asking if we think we're going to go into a recession or a depression. We actually went into more detail, broke it down, and gave his reasons why he believes a depression is imminent. So yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I want to tackle that properly, innit? So yeah.
Well, you let me know the date and I'm going to strike on account of bad vibes.
But yeah, that's the end of the People's Journal.
All right, lovely. Oh, also, sorry, the teachers' salaries and stuff.
Yeah.
There's some website called Getting Into Teaching, and it said, as a new teacher, your salary will be between £25,714 and £32,157. where it says annual teacher pay scales for qualified teachers are in London, the minimum is 26,948 and the maximum is 42,624 when you've been teaching for 50 odd years. And the rest of England and Wales is 25,714 minimum and 36,961 maximum. But look at all the teachers out there, man.
Yeah, man.
So are doing a great thing.
100%.
But yes, let's get into the rotation.
All right, guys, welcome back to the rotation, your weekly music breakdown. So we're going to get into some singles. Well, actually, 2 albums, 2 singles. Nicki Minaj, TYGA, Megan Thee Stallion, and The Game. So let's start with Nicki Minaj. Esther, I'm going to need you to be my co-host here. Did you listen to this single?
You know what's mad? I forgot.
Yeah?
The song.
All right, so Nicki Minaj has a new single called Super Freaky Girl, which samples Rick James's hit Super Freak. Are we familiar with Super Freak by Rick James?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You
No?
know damn well I'm not.
No? I'm sure you've heard the song before.
Yeah,
You
okay.
just don't know
Yeah.
that that's the song
Okay.
you're hearing. It's a 4th single of the year, so she's kind of on a little spree right now. Following up from the 2 songs with Little Baby, Do We Have a Problem and Bussin', and also We Go Up featuring Fabio Foreign. So none of the singles she's released thus far, I believe, have garnered her the traction she needs to, release an album.
Agreed.
I think that she's on I think Nicki's on a downward spiral. Like these 4 singles for me have shown that something's not clicking.
She ain't got it.
She hasn't got it no more.
Yeah.
For her to, in this day and age, when people are releasing albums, it's normally like, I don't know, 1 single, the album comes out, maybe 2. This is her 4th single.
She's probably got like 7 tracks left in the album.
In quick succession, and none of them have garnered any type of success, any type of traction, numbers-wise, or even like charting-wise. So I think Nicki's kind of down bad right now.
Yeah, I would agree.
So this is a fun song, comical song aimed at a younger audience. It's a decent use of the sample, the Super Freak sample, high energy. It's reminded me of Anaconda.
Okay, yeah.
Remember Anaconda?
Yeah.
Because Anaconda is the same type of song where it samples an old hit that was sampling Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back.
Yeah.
Right? So both songs to me, this song and Anaconda, kind of like parody song. I would say.
Yeah.
So yeah, the song's cool. It's nice for a one-off listen.
Do you know, because when I heard the snippet,
Yeah.
I knew I didn't like it already.
Yeah.
It sounded too messy and chaotic. And I was like, I don't know what she thinks she's doing with this, but it's not what you think you're doing.
Yeah. Nicki, I'm not sure what space Nicki's in right now.
She needs to quit.
This is not it, to be fair. Super Freaky Girl is not it.
I think she take a break,
Yeah.
and then come back in a few years' time. Just have some time to think.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think if she takes a break, because I personally, I don't know actually if you agree, I feel like she's tainting a legacy right now. She's tainting a legacy.
The run she's on right now is not great.
It's not it
It's
at
not
all.
great. I'm not sure, who's in her corner and what her camp is doing, but
Yeah.
obviously this song, because it's a famous sample, you get points off of it being recognizable. Like people are gonna want to listen to it because of the sample. But when you take the sample away, it's like, you know what it is as well? I feel like Nicki is older now.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe she should start making more mature music. This is giving little girl. This is, it's giving young, it's giving immature.
Can I add to that? I
A
feel
little
like
bit.
she's trying to compete with the younger girls.
Yeah.
Because even with Wireless, I don't believe her Wireless set was how she had planned it. Because remember the day before we'd had Meg, we'd had Cardi, we'd had City Girls.
Yeah.
I feel like she saw how Cardi especially performed and stuff was changing because I'm hearing that she got there late.
Okay.
As in, like, they were still sorting out her set and whatever. So you can tell that something had changed. And Nicki is very, she's a perfectionist, especially when it comes to her shows.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to be late. She doesn't like any kind of mess. She doesn't like any kind of mic nonsense. She likes things to be perfect.
Yeah.
So for her to be late, and then it looked like she's like trying to twerk and do. It's like it's not your brand. Like you're trying to. I think it's in the music as well.
Yeah.
She's trying to compete with like the whole City Girls kind of vibe. But
I think Nicki needs an evolution, man. She needs to transition and make more age-appropriate music, I guess. And not trying to compete with Coil Rays and them, man.
not Coil Ray.
But do you think if she's, for example, stays away for a couple of years, that would be even harder for her to get back in?
I don't think so.
I don't think she should have a hiatus. I think she should just rebrand.
Okay.
Just stop making this kind of music.
But you know what? Because I think, obviously as a former barb, I feel like if she rebranded now, She's been annoying me so much. Actually, I don't want to hear it. But if she went away, took some time out, a couple of years to be honest, took some time out, worked on stuff, again, doing more stuff, that mature stuff, right? Not being silly. And she dropped a single, and it's like, it's more of a, she can have a rollout of Nicki Minaj is back.
Yeah.
Puts out a proper, sensible, listenable song.
Yeah.
That will create anticipation. I might follow her back on Instagram. Do you get what I mean? But I think right now, if you do a rebound right now, I'm not checking for it. You're annoying.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, no, this song doesn't make the rotation. This song.
Yeah.
This is not it. So it's a no. It's a no from me. All right, next we got TYGA, who's got a single called Sunshine featuring Jhené Aiko and Pop Smoke. The song is a remake of Little Flip's 2004 hit of the same name. Are we familiar with that song, Sunshine by Little Flip?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He had a video for it.
Yeah. So TYGA basically remade the song in it.
I can't think of the song.
This is his fifth single this year. I think TYGA seems to be more of like a single artist these days, just throwing out singles.
I like that for him.
The song is very nostalgic, very familiar. It's more or less a carbon copy of his predecessor, to be fair. Same beat. TYGA is even using some of Little Flip's bars. The chorus is exactly the same. So it's very familiar, very nostalgic. If you're from that 106 and Park era, then you'll definitely like the song. Summer vibes, R&B vibes, like I said, 106 and Park type of vibes. It also pays tribute to Pop Smoke. So he's featured on the song as well. I believe that this song was an old song that TYGA had in the cut. Because Pop's, it's not like, I don't feel like they just put Pop Smoke's verse on the song.
Okay.
It sounds like Pop Smoke recorded his verse to the song.
Yeah.
And Pop Smoke died in 2020.
2 years already.
Yeah, 2020. So I'm sure TYGA's had this song in the tuck for a couple of years.
Okay. I think TYGA's a good.
Yeah, pays tribute to him as well.
Yeah.
It's got a nice video as well. Nice video, nice throwback video. TYGA's wearing the throwback jerseys, and it's giving 2004, 2003 type of vibes. You got a kid playing Pop Smoke in the video as well. At the end of the video, I think Pop Smoke's, his mum and his brother have a little message about,
really?
I think like a tribal organization that is in Pop's name. So it's a nice tribute that TYGA paid to Pop Smoke. So it was cool still. Song's nice. I like the song. Obviously, I'm very familiar with the original, so this is just like a continuation, to be fair. Jhené, great chorus. TYGA and Pop both delivered decent verses. Even Little Flip makes a cameo in the video as well. A little cameo, which was a nice touch, nice homage to him. The only issue with the song is it's basically, it feels a bit lazy because it's basically a remake. It's not like TYGA put his own spin on it. He just basically made the song again. Yeah. But just obviously he changed some of the bars, but he's using a lot of Flip's bars. So yeah, but it's a nice song. It's a nice listen. Again, if you're from that era, 2004, you'll definitely enjoy this one. So yeah, check it out. I'll say yes for the rotation. It's a nice song. Nothing bad to say about the song. All right, next we got Megan Thee Stallion. All right.
Okay,
so
Haddies.
Yeah, you listened to the album, right?
I did.
Nice. So she's back with, I was surprised, this is actually her second album. Because she's released a lot of projects, a lot of mixtapes.
Yeah, she had Good News, I believe that was last
Yeah, Good News was her debut album. That was in 2020. And this is her sophomore album called Trauma Zine. I'm sure that's how you pronounce it, right? 18 songs, 51 minutes long. You've got features on there from Key Glock, Lalo, Pooh Shiesty, Rico Nasty, Jhené Aiko, Lucky Day, Future, Dua Lipa. All right. So, obviously, I'm not a Megan Thee Stallion fan, per se. I listened to one of her projects some years back just to see what the hype was about, and I like her tenacity.
Yeah.
I like her ferociousness. I like her rapping style. I didn't necessarily like her content, though. Her content is not really for me. It's mainly for y'all, city girls, right? So this album is like, typical Meg style, high energy, fast rapping flows, lots of drum-based beats, melodies here and there, but the content is very similar to what we know of Meg. Yeah. I'm going to read out a few words that I've written down.
No, some what? No receipts.
Yes. So, sex, pussy, dick, boss bitch, bravado, bragging, money, bad bitches, hoes, lame niggas.
Eat it.
Hot girls, broke niggas, tricking. That's basically what her music's about. And that's all I got for 18 songs. You know what I mean? Obviously, a few little nuances here and there, but as a whole, those words I read out is what she's about and what she raps about. mostly.
Do you know what? I can't decide yet whether, because I don't think it was as sexual as Megan usually is, but I don't know if because I'm used to it. I don't know if I'm desensitized. Or, do you get what I mean?
And you know what it is? The album cover and the name gave off an air of, oh, this was going to be some type of reflection, or because the album's called Trauma Zine. I don't know what that means, but we know what trauma means, right?
Yeah.
And the album cover is basically 3 Meg faces. One looks very somber and reflective. One looks like she's screaming. The other looks like she's making a screw face. So it was given, okay, we're about to get some insight into
moods. Yeah.
Yeah, this is 3 different Meg moods. We're about to get some insight into, how she's feeling right now. Obviously, with what's been happening with her in the last couple of years, with the whole Tory case, some insights in there. There was some jabs.
Nah, it wasn't a jab. It was very direct. She said, I feel like Biggie. We all know who shot me.
Yeah, that was
very direct.
There was some Tory lines in there for sure.
Yeah.
I'm happy you've come with the receipts there.
Yeah.
But as a whole, I just thought. Also, I was listening to another pod actually, and they made me realize one thing that I was thinking about as well. Because I was thinking, one, where's the single?
Plan B.
Like, no, but where is it? I don't see it. It's not like.
Oh, you mean like?
Yeah, I don't feel like this album was pushed.
What's gonna stand up from this?
Yeah, I don't think this album was pushed. I don't feel like there was much marketing behind it. I feel like they just pull it out. There was no real build up. There was no real rollout for me anyway. Is there a video for Plan B? Was it pushed? Was it?
Plan B is definitely was pushed.
Did it
even
gain much traction?
It kind of did, but you have to kind of know Meg.
Okay.
It's not in like I think because we've like of like WAP and Savage.
Yeah.
It hasn't. No other single has kind of reached that height.
Yeah.
But I will say Plan B was definitely a single, especially like during I remember when the Roe vs. Wade in America as well. She had a show after that, changed some of the lyrics. And even when I was at Wireless as well, she's kind of changed some of the lyrics where it's kind of like, don't tell us what to do with your bodies kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But I think, if you're used to Megan, if you know, obviously you know WAP, Savage.
Yeah.
There's no single like those were.
Yeah.
Because I was shocked that Plan B was even on here.
Okay.
I didn't think it would be.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the album though, as a whole?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I think I saw some very harsh things online before I listened to it and I thought, crap. Whereas I thought, I really, really like this. I kind of get the 3 moods thing. I think it's reflective of the order of the album, in my opinion.
Okay.
I feel like it starts off very like very how Meg is.
Yeah.
I kind of got a bit hip hop vibes in there as well.
Yeah.
But I think as it got towards the end, it was quite sad.
Okay.
Because she talks about, losing friends and all that stuff, which obviously we know as well from the Tory case.
Yeah.
Apart from the Tory stuff, she lost one of her best friends, all that stuff. She's obviously lost both her parents as well, lost her mom. So it's kind of, I think it was anxiety. She's talking about, if she could write a letter to her mom. So I feel like she's tapped into her emotional side, which you don't typically get with Meg.
Okay.
So I feel like it's kind of, that's why I feel like it's not like the Poppin' Pussy kind of album that we usually get. I feel like she did touch into her emotional side and kind of expressed more about how it is that she's been feeling and how she's kind of, and her mood changed. And I think towards the end again, it kind of gets into that, I've been feeling sad, whatever, but I'm still a bad B kind of thing. I really like it.
I'm glad you listened to it. I think a lot of what you just said is probably lost on me.
Yeah.
Because I don't really listen to her. Yeah. And I feel like because I already have a stigma attached to what I think she's about, those keywords that I just read out, they're just popping out to me. I'm just hearing, I'm thinking, okay, this is typical Meg, whatever. Whereas you're saying you're hearing the more reflective side of it because obviously you're more invested in it.
But it's weird though, because some people don't like it because of the fact that the reasons why I like it, some people don't like it because of that. They're like, Meg, this is not what we wanted from you. And this sounds like blah, blah, blah. But I like when I can get more into how an artist is feeling.
Yeah.
Like emotion and stuff like that. I liked it.
And also I feel like do you feel like her style changes on songs where she's being more reflective? Yeah. Or is it still kind of high energy, kind of?
I think it changes.
It changes a little bit.
It sounds like she's talking.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Because I think usually, I would say it changes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My favorite song off the album is Miss Nasty. I really like the melody. I really like the vibe, and I like the beat. Do you have a favorite song?
I like NDA.
Okay.
I love the one with Janae.
Yeah.
And because it's Plan B, like I love, but that's because I knew of it as a single anyway beforehand.
Yeah.
I think I like Anxiety just because that's the reflective one.
Yeah.
Of like, we getting the feelings. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Does this make your rotation? Will you be spinning this album again?
Yeah, I'm going to the gym today. It's my album of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't, but it's definitely a gym album. But to be fair, remember we were talking to Marcus the other day, and he was like, how when he listens to albums like this, he just kind of skips through.
Oh, yeah.
I actually listened to this album twice, all the way through.
Really? That's good.
Yeah.
I said something.
Yeah, for real.
More than Beyonce, I think.
It's not a bad listen.
Yeah, it's not bad
It's
listen.
not bad listen. Like, I can listen to this in the gym. I can listen to this while I'm driving.
Yeah.
Because the beats are good.
Mm-hmm.
She raps well.
Yeah.
It's just the content.
Mm.
It's just the content that I don't really favor.
Yeah.
But it's not bad beats. It's not bad rapping. It's just the content. It's not really for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Meg though. All right, next we got The Game. All right, he released his 10th studio album called Drillmatic, Heart versus Mind. First album since 2019's Born to Rap. All right, The Game is really trying to give me homework because this weekend was hard.
No, honestly,
31 songs. Yeah, 31 songs, which include a 10-minute diss track to Eminem, which I'm not gonna waste you guys' time on that. Please, Game, spare us.
Should have kept it.
We don't care about your grievances with Eminem. The album is 2 hours long. 1 hour.
That's mad.
And 59 minutes to be exact. All right. Let me get to the features because there's a lot of those. Ice-T, Kanye West, Fabio Foreign, NBA Youngboy, YG, Ty Dolla $ign, Roddy Ricch, Jeremiah, Pusha T, 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne, G Herbo, Kanye again, Drizzy, Twista, Jeremiah again, French Montana, Tory Lanez, Meek Mill, Moneybagg Yo, Blast, A$AP Rocky, Cameron, Big Sean, Blueface, Nipsey Hussle, and that song, for some reason, the Nipsey song is not available to listen to. It's just there on the track list, but you can't play it.
Is it your region, do you reckon?
Nah, I heard that's happening everywhere.
So why is it on there?
I'm not sure. Maybe it didn't get cleared in time. I don't know, but it's there, but you can't play it.
Tap it.
Rick Ross, Chris Brown, Chloe Bailey, and Cassie. So typical Game fashion, a lot of features on there. And in terms of producers, there's a lot of producers, but I'll just name a few notable ones. Hit Boy, Timbaland, Swiss Beats, DJ Premier, London on the Track, Kanye, DJ Mustard, Mike Zombie. That's just to name a few. Also, one thing I like about the album is he samples a lot of, I would say 2090 hip hop songs.
Okay.
So he's got a song that samples Jay-Z's Change the Game, another song that samples Bone Thugs and Harmony, Thuggish Ruggish Bone, another song that samples Mobb Deep Getaway, and then another song that samples Jay-Z, Money Cash Hoes, Jay-Z, Somehow Some Way, Janet Jackson, Got Till It's Gone, and then SWV Right Here. So I love that element of the album still. All right, the album itself. Excuse me. It's a good album. Mm-hmm. It's too long though. It's far too long. It's difficult to listen to albums that are that long. You almost got to listen to it in parts, but I listened to it twice. So 4 hours of my life. Like good beats, good production. Like The Game can rap, so I don't need to dissect his rapping. Like The Game can rap. Mm-hmm. He does what you expect. He name drops a million times per song because that's what The Game does, right? Mm-hmm. He lets you know who he knows, who's been hanging around with. Like everything is about other people. I feel like the album would have been better if it was shorter. He's even got a whole interlude with Drake. It's called Drake with the Braids. So Drake's actually on the album.
Drake with the Braids?
The album, it's a Drake interlude. It's Drake telling Game, oh, sorry, I'm too busy to make a song for this album, but I'll get you next time.
So one more time, come again.
It's an interlude called Drake with the Braids. So it's a voice note or like a voice, what's it called? What's that old school thing called? A voicemail.
Oh yeah, voicemail, yeah.
Of Drake telling the Game, yo, Chuck, man, I've been busy, man. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm all over the globe, I ain't got time to give you a verse for this album, but hopefully I can hit you up next time. That's it. It's like a 2-minute voice note of just Drake talking.
Okay. I hope Drake knows he released that.
Yeah. I love the use, obviously, because I'm a hip hop head from 2000s, 90s. The samples that he used for me was sick. Like Mobb Deep Getaway, I love that song. So to hear that sample was great. Money Cash Hoes was great as well. And yeah, no, the album it's a solid effort. I just think it was too long. It was too long, and then the Eminem diss track. I don't even understand where the beef is coming from, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is this public beef? Did you know about this?
The game is one of them people where he does anything for publicity.
Yeah,
like he will reprise his beef with G-Unit 50 Cent a million times as long as it gives him traction.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say even shout out Nightfall because when you were talking, he was saying, "I bet the Game name drops," and then when you said it, he goes, "Knew it."
Yeah. The song, yeah. I don't. And normally I stay afloat of what's happening. I don't know why he's beefing Eminem. But the game's been beefing everyone in his old circle for time anyway, like Dre and 50, whatever. Like he was moaning that Dre never brought him out at the Super Bowl. I think it stems from them a little bit as well.
Oh, is that okay?
Because he feels that
Eminem was there.
why didn't Dre bring me out? Why did he bring out 50 whatever?
What song what's the most popular game song?
Um,
It's just the game.
He's my popular song. He's got a lot, man. How We Do, Hey Yo, I Love It, One Blood.
Oh yeah,
One Blood was a big one as well. Couldn't get far. Yeah, it's quite a lot.
Okay, because I was gonna say if they did bring him out, what are you gonna sing, sir? But Hey Yo, Love It, and remember he's on the remix as well.
Yeah, the remix is cool.
That's true.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, no, it's a good album. I think it's just too long. It's too long. If he condensed it down to maybe 15 songs, it would have been solid. I feel like there's a lot of filler, but it's not. I'm impressed though. I'm impressed to make 31 songs of this quality.
Yeah.
Like there are no bad songs.
Really?
No, the songs are all good.
Okay.
It's 31 songs of good music. It's just too much music.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And I believe with albums, they need to be a bit more well curated, a bit more short, a bit more concise, a bit more to the point, for it to be a more easy listen. And I think when you put out 2 hours of music, it just feels like a bit like a compilation.
I think he wanted a double album though. Because you know, all the legends have made double albums.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think
No. He made a double album.
Oh, he didn't?
The documentary too was a double album. But that was marketed as a double album. Whereas this is not. This is just, this is one album, one CD, 31 songs. But if this was,
I think it's for the streaming aspect of it.
Yeah.
Because Kanye West did the same thing.
Yeah, and Chris Brown does it all the time. It's for streaming. If you want to get streams up, the more songs you have out there to be streamed, the better.
Yeah, because when you were saying about 2 hours, I thought, I wonder if Chris Brown did that. So I was doing my Googles and I was like, I'm gonna keep quiet.
Yeah.
Because Chris was like 2 hours and 39 minutes.
Remember, if this was being released
I listened to it
on CD in the shops, it would be a double album. Because one disc is what? 80.
Yeah, exactly. One disc.
Yeah, maximum. So you can't even release this on 2 albums anyway. So on that anyway. Favorite songs on there for me, Start From Scratch 2, which is a sequel from Start From Scratch, which is on his first album. That one samples Mobb Deep's Getaway. A Father's Prayer is dope, talking about his kids. That song's, the beat is cold on that one. And then Money Cash Clothes with A$AP Rocky, which is the one that samples Jay-Z's Money Cash Clothes. Those are my 3 favorites so far. What I'm going to do is, this makes my rotation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to condense this album down. So I'm going to make a playlist of my favorite 15 songs of the album.
Okay.
And that's going to be my, I'm not going to listen to this again in 2 hours. I'm not going to listen to this again in its 2 hours format.
Yeah.
It's impossible. Anyone else listen to it? Brent, did you listen to it?
I'm halfway through.
Yeah. See, look at them, halfway through.
Yeah, because
I haven't been to the gym, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
You, man?
No, I've not listened to it.
No?
I was literally just started his Drink Champs today. He was literally getting into the story about why he's not at the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I plan on going gym today, so hopefully.
Yeah, no, guys, if you need something to listen to in the gym, listen, this can be your whole entire workout. Like, press play when you enter and don't leave the gym until it finishes. A nice 2 hour work. A nice solid 2 hour workout.
Working out on the dress.
Yeah. Do check out. One song I found quite interesting actually was the last track, which is called Universal Love, which features Chris Brown, Jhené Aiko, and Cassie. And it samples 2 songs in one. So it samples Janet Jackson's Gone Till It's Gone and SWV Right Here together. It's kind of it doesn't work that well because the SWV part is the chorus and Chris Brown sings it. It's kind of disjointed. Also, actually, that's something I forgot to mention. Some of the samples sound a bit disjointed because the song starts off on the original beat and then the sample comes in a bit later on.
Okay.
So yeah, I feel like even though, because I know the samples, like instantly I recognize it, so it feels good to me. But when I actually try to break it down, yeah, some of the way the producers done it could have been done a bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, it could have been done a bit better.
I listened to the Chris Brown one.
Yeah,
I love Chris Brown on it was SWV, wasn't it?
Yeah, SWV Right Here is the sample of the chorus, but the actual song is sampling Janet Jackson's Gone Till It's Gone.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it. I love Chris Brown on the sample and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it for me this week, guys. I'll be back next week.
You really had homework, boy.
No, listen. You know what it is, yeah? I feel like I've got literally 3 days to listen to as much music as I can. Because I listen to more music than I review. So I listen to stuff and I'm like, you know what? Do I want to talk about this now? Because there's more, like Fabulous had a single. I thought, nah, I don't want to talk about that. YG had a single as well. Do you know if YG's got Brittany Renner pregnant?
Ooh, maybe.
Because he's got a new single called Toxic. And he has 2 album covers for it, 2 single covers. One of the covers, that girl Brittany, do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know who Brittany.
You know the one who's always, she's always on podcasts, chatting.
Oh, you know.
Basically, she's pregnant on the cover. And he's bending down, kissing her stomach.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
She's pregnant, isn't it?
She's pregnant.
Yeah.
By him.
Possibly.
All right, cool question. Emmanuel.
Yep.
Would you take a picture bent down kissing a woman's stomach that has a baby in it that's not yours?
No, I thought no. Hear me out. Because it was on a single cover with the whole, it was used as a single cover.
Yeah, and it can be fair.
So I thought it was publicity.
Yeah, it can be photo shoot as well.
Isn't that a fair assumption if it's used as a single cover with the parental advisory sticker there? Like,
No, Emmanuel said he wasn't sure if that's his child. I'm asking him, would he flip and take a picture?
Oh, okay.
Kissing a woman's belly.
And also, you know what it is? No offense, but obviously with Brittany Renner's, how can I say it? Her image and what she's about, I was surprised that he would, not,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Am I making sense?
What? Because she is about? He wouldn't claim her?
No, not claim her. He wouldn't do his due diligence in terms of not getting her pregnant.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying having sex with her is fine, but...
Yeah, sorry, what are you saying? I don't understand what you're saying. I'm trying to understand.
I'm saying, considering her history and her track record and kind of what she is about or what she appears to be about.
Can you give us a little context? I don't know who this woman is.
I'm sorry someone knows more about
she's
her
just
than
like one of these, like, to me, she's just like one of the American babes who I'll be honest with you, I can't keep up with the girls coming out of America anymore. I can't. They're all just baddies. That's all. She looks like a baddie.
Is she like Superhead?
What's Superhead?
She's giving me Superhead vibes. And
What's
she
Superhead?
wrote a book.
What's Superhead?
Superhead, man. You're Superhead.
I don't know. What is it?
Her name is Karen Steffen. She was a video model from the 90s. No, not 90s, sorry.
She was a service provider, right?
From 2000s.
As in, like,
and
she
wrote a tell-all book about her escapades in the industry, sleeping with rappers. And,
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, with Britney anyway, she had a story up and it said at YG, you are the father. So I'm saying that, and it was a picture of her in a bump, and it says you are the father.
Okay, so I guess he is the father.
Yeah, I guess so.
Congrats to YG. That's it.
Oh, I sent you a track.
Oh yeah,
Is that new?
Let me see. So I forgot to even listen to it.
Because I wasn't even sure if it was new, but
also shout out to everyone who's sending me requests for rotations. Just make sure that what you're sending me is new. Like, I'll listen to whatever you send me because you're telling me it's good music. But whether or not I'll review it or not depends on if it's new or not. So just bear that in mind.
Sorry, I've got more update.
Yeah.
On the Britney Renner. It was a photo shoot.
I told you it was fake, innit?
Yeah, she's not pregnant.
See?
I was going for her Instagram. I was thinking your belly's
Brent,
flat,
it's too random.
I'm not understanding that's happening here. Emmanuel was surprised because he was asked, "Do you think that's the father?" And he was like, "Maybe." I'm like, "But why would you kiss the tummy if the baby's not yours?"
Well, you're just an active godfather. Brent, yes, you ever thought of that?
You know how wild that is for a godfather to kiss the stomach of the
Yeah, the dad's not around.
the godparent.
My goodness.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't see why not.
No, that's crazy.
No, my belly though, but I don't see why not.
I think it came out this year. I'm not sure if it's new or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I just went on Spotify yesterday and I just saw it there.
Oh no, here it. No, it came out. It is new. August 10th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Simba featuring Pusha T.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. As in the UK Simba?
I don't know who Simba is.
No.
Simba's got the one.
I just read his name.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's an American guy.
Oh, okay.
So how was the track, Emmanuel?
Yeah, it was sick, man. It was sick. Obviously, I'm not missing a rotation, innit?
Would you put it in your rotation, sir?
Yeah, I would, 100%.
Why?
Pusha killed it. The beat transitions, amazing. I was trying to figure out where Simba comes in, because they kind of sounded a bit similar. But yeah, both of them did a sick job on the track, and it was kind of one of those. I don't want to say it was kind of like a reminder of hip hop in the 90s and that type of thing, because it was kind of like the type of beat Pusha like would be on, even in like 2022. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was kind of nostalgic and kind of hard. It reminded me of like RZA, kind of mixed with Kanye West, and you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was sick. It was sick.
The question, I think, is a good question. Is there a Spotify playlist with all the rotations you do?
No. And if there was, it would only, could it be, could you do a playlist with albums and singles? It would just have to be singles, right?
Yeah, just singles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you haven't really had many albums that be on there, though.
Yeah. No, well, the answer is no, there isn't. I think we've had this question before and Brent was supposed to do it.
I think even if with albums, if you don't want to put whole albums there,
I just select
your favorite ones. Yeah.
All right, there isn't, but we can look into that.
Understand, everything is being ruled out very, very soon. You guys will know about it. Don't worry.
Keep giving us ideas, though.
Well, have you been keeping track of all the songs I've been mentioning?
No, I'm just talking about the creation of this playlist. Because I wanna even have a space where they can suggest things for us to basically check. Hence the community being up and running. But like I said, next week we're gonna walk through all of this very, very clearly.
Yeah.
Okay. Lovely.
Yes.
You guys know we have daily segments. Today was the rotation. Tomorrow we've got Asking for a Friend. And Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday. Thursday, Woke a Joke. Friday, Sis, What Would You Do? If you would like to send voice notes in, questions, whatever it might be, 075 6484 1073. TDA submissions at thenewblack.com. Black is with an X. That's our email. If you would like to come get in touch that way, do let us know what segment it's for. And yeah, well, let's get into our last bit of headlines for the day.
Okay, so last headline, like I was saying earlier, it's kind of in line with what. Are you the Oracle now?
I'm Oracle-less.
Okay, the Oracle-less.
Because he starts. I'm going off his vibe. You shake your head.
I'm just saying, you guys trying to steal my title.
No. It's joint work. It's teamwork.
All right, go on.
Makes the dreams come true.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
Younger Oracle.
That's it.
Young Oracle. And basically, it's about schools actually considering a 3 or 4 day week.
They're wilding. So basically, sorry, as you was that.
So head teachers are considering implementing a 3-day week at schools as they struggle to deal with booming energy costs and staff salaries rising faster than their budgets will allow. Across the country, school heads are holding crisis meetings with trustees and the board of governors over the summer holidays as they plan ahead. The Telegraph reported that teacher pay rises set to be awarded in September will add another pressure on schools already straightening finances. Energy costs in some areas are predicted to rise by 300%. The chief executive of one of the leading academy trusts in the country said, shorter school days, fewer after-school clubs and enrichment opportunities and draconian restrictions on energy usage will become a reality for all trusts, and the situation is particularly challenging for smaller trusts and standalone schools. This is not a plaintive plea of poverty, nor is it the usual begging bowl moment ahead of a spending review. This is some serious stuff. Funding per pupil in England dropped by 9% between 2010 and 2020. Although the government promised an additional £7 billion for school budgets in England by 2024, the Institute for Fiscal Studies has warned that spending per pupil will still be lower than 2010 in real terms. Dr. Robin Bevan, who's the headmaster of Southend High School for Boys in Essex, said if a 4-day week is not already being planned, it will certainly be considered by some schools. In the absence of long overdue above inflation investment in school funding, it will become a realistic prospect sooner rather than later.
Okay, so let's dissect this one. If they do this year, that means because of the living costs and whatever, parents who work, they can't afford childcare on Fridays, for example, or Mondays, regardless of whichever, depending on which day they decide to go for. Do you get what I mean? So that just makes it all difficult.
Yeah.
You're waving at them. Was that falling off my head?
No, one of the things.
Oh, yeah. Do you get me? It makes it difficult because even then now, that's a lot of confusion for the parents. Do you know, I have another brilliant idea to add to the super strike thing, or the surprise strike. But it's not about striking. This year, if they do 3 or 4 day, what's it called? Weeks, school days, school weeks. I think they should get parent and volunteer parents.
Okay.
Because not all parents work. Or, get volunteer parents to come in the school, and so kids can still be dropped off at school, but you got the parents watching them basically for the day.
So
I don't know, you're laughing because I didn't see you come with an idea.
Watch your mouth, boy.
I think that's a good idea. Because what are parents gonna do?
Where?
And they have to go to work.
Do what they done in back in Monday. Just leave us by ourselves at home.
It's illegal now.
Tell us.
It's legal back then, but
and tell us not to answer the door.
Make the entire nation know the kidnappers are gonna have a field day because they know the parents are gone and they've told every child don't open the door. Wow. I really think that's a good idea. You know, I can't lie to you. I think have parent volunteers who can do these things, or like even if they rotate it in a way where, okay, this week, actually no, because you're still in life. I was gonna say maybe year 5's coming, year 6 coming. There's ways around this.
So would you leave your children with people that you don't know?
Listen, none of the advice I give you applies to myself. Absolutely not. My kids will go and play with their cousins. I don't know if my kids are going to go to school. Them heifers might be homeschooled because the way the system is going, I don't think I can trust that. So no, personally, I wouldn't. But I'm trying to help the parents because what parents going to do?
Childminders, isn't it?
Who?
Childminders.
They can't afford it. They can't even afford the energy bill.
Or find a neighbour who doesn't work and just drop them off.
That's how kids get kidnapped. Yeah.
Well, have you ever been left with anyone before?
With a neighbour?
Anyone? Neighbour, childminder?
No. No. If anything, I'll just get my cousins.
I have quite a few times actually.
Esther pulled an E-man.
What did I do?
What's that?
Someone said Esther pulled an E-man.
I know you're not talking about me in the comments. If you guys
Give
don't leave
advice, you walked it yourself.
I knew it, you know. Like when Esther said that, I just thought, there's no need for me to bring this back in it.
You must have been itching for it. You must have been dying for it.
But Miss Amber Sinclair did it for me.
Probably you and your burner account. You might have probably got someone working outside the hearings. But I think that's a good idea personally. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think you agree. But I think that's a good idea. Because what are parents really going to do? They can't afford normal life, right? How are they going to afford their kids staying at home 3 days as well? Do you know how cheeky that one is? 3 days.
I'm sorry.
What are you laughing at?
Somebody said, some parents never even passed Key Stage 3.
That's rude, man.
First of all, Ebony, I didn't say teach them. I just said just watch the kids.
I'm not like, teaching your kids at home is long, man.
Bro, it's not. During lockdown, it was like,
my
little sister, I said, nah.
The thing is, that's when you realise that your parents ain't as smart as you think. Or at least they're not academically smart as you think. I mean, life lessons and that they can give you, but in terms of like this maths right here, or this science, they ain't got they ain't got Scooby.
Not a Scooby.
Tunde, go and Google the team.
Yeah, come on. Think my dad could teach me how to? Nah. My mum, nah.
I don't know if you guys remember, years ago, Drea was dragged by her, like the last thread on her bra online because she said basically, she's sick of teaching her son stuff. She's like, I'm tired of him coming to me asking about homework all the time. That's why you have a teacher. That's why you go to school. And I was like, I can't lie. I get it. I don't want to teach my children anything. I'm not a
teacher.
I don't want to help them with homework. I don't. Sorry, homework should be what you already learned in school.
No, homework. No, help them with homework. I don't want to take over as the teacher, as in homeschooling.
I don't want to do homework. I don't.
You're a lazy mum.
I don't mind.
You're a bad mother.
I don't mind. I'm going to be a day party. So do homework. I don't care. Why am I doing it? I've left school. If I was so great at this, I'd be a teacher myself. I'm not.
So your daughter comes, Mommy, I need help with this. You're going to say, go
away. Are you
away.
silly? Why did you not learn at school? Go and talk to your dad.
No, it's homework.
Homework covers what you've already done in school.
Yeah, but they're stuck.
In school, so I don't have to pay attention for you.
They're stuck.
What are you stuck on?
So what? You were perfect all throughout school. You didn't need any help.
I actually didn't.
You didn't any help.
I promise I didn't.
You didn't any help.
My mum was not the babe to go to for help. Mum was very, very.
So you never home stumped.
No, but to be fair, I had a tutor as well at one point.
Yeah.
But
so you were coming from a place of privilege. You had a tutor. Not everyone can afford a tutor, Esther.
Fair. Fair enough. But my tutor didn't always help me with my homework either, though. That was just a bonus. You did like tutoring work.
Sometimes people get tutors because they're so far behind the rest of the people.
No, it's because I was so ahead, they wanted me to be extra ahead.
Actually, no. Let's analyze that.
Super ahead.
Your tutor was because you.
Oh my gosh!
Was it tutor because you were behind?
You see.
You were behind, innit?
No, I wasn't. So you guys are so disgusting. I am your sister in Christ.
I ignored whatever sexual joke you made.
Because that is so mad. I'm striking tomorrow.
I like that. Bars.
Basically, yeah. Okay, so this is when I lived in Nigeria, right?
Mm.
So you know the Nigerian mentality is that you're obviously like you're a smart kid, whatever, but it's like you could be even smarter.
Yep.
So I didn't have a tutor because I was behind or anything like that. It's just it was one of our like extracurricular activities. So we did like different we had swimming, I had piano lessons. So having a tutor was just one of the extra things I did outside of school.
Yeah, okay.
So with my homework, like I do my homework and then because I had tutor homework and I have like my normal school homework. And then I do my normal school homework. Obviously I do my tutor homework, but then she would just go over my normal school homework. But so it wasn't because like I was that dumb or anything. I'm a very smart babe. No, you guys set me up on here, but I'm a very smart babe.
I believe you.
Yeah. Got an A maths and all sorts. So
what was your GCSEs results?
So I got A maths, bunch of B's, few C's where I couldn't bother to try. I was beefing my geography teacher, so I got bumped down.
You picked geography?
Yeah, I really enjoyed geography, and then I had someone who was just a witch. She was honestly a nuisance. Like I really could not stand her, and I was doing so well at geography. But when she became my teacher, I just couldn't bother anymore. And then I got moved down to foundation. I was like, it's fine anyway. Like you can't do foundation and get actually no.
Your GCSEs were only like 10 years ago. Fresh.
Yeah, because I graduated uni 5 years ago, 2017. Yeah, I went to uni 2014, 6th on 2012. Yeah. I started 6th on 10 years ago.
Wow.
Such a baby.
Young buck.
Yeah.
I don't remember my results.
Don't lie, man. You remember, man.
No, obviously I excelled, didn't it? But I just
everyone always does. Oh my gosh!
I remember I got a D though in French.
My worst one was history. I got a D, but I got A star in my mock exam.
That's the worst.
Yeah,
the worst when you do your mock.
I was livid, but I'm convinced my teacher made the mock exam easy.
Do you know what's mad? That's the worst.
I got 98%. And I got when I went to the real exam, I'm not gonna lie. Everything I expected to be in the paper wasn't in the paper. Yeah, I was livid. Do
you know how bad that is? I remember that happened. So I was really good at history. Yeah. Like I didn't have to try. I'd get a B. I was really good at history. And I remember when I did the AS level, I thought I could go in the same vibe.
Yeah.
The way that you hit me, I got at you.
You got you. Unclassified.
You.
This is.
Do you know what you get for
this is unprecedented.
You literally, if you don't show up for the exam, you
wait. Because I was having this conversation the other day with someone. I'll say, to get a U, you obviously didn't attempt anything.
Right. So basically, I'll tell you what it was. So you know how with A-levels, I don't really have the capacity to learn everything.
Yeah.
I've got to pick and choose. So especially with like, I think we were AQA, like there's patterns to the questions. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I was so lazy. I was like, I kind of know a bit of everything. Like I wouldn't get stuck.
Yeah.
But I remember I was like, okay, the essays I'm going to focus on was like prime ministers.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, Margaret Thatcher. I reckon I was going to come up. So I was so lazy with it. That's like, I went in there, my section had nothing to do about Margaret. It was a prime minister I didn't care to know anything about. I literally just said, oh dear.
Dear.
I opened it, I was like, oh no.
You brought the family shame with that grade.
So what I then, because you know like with the exam boards, OCR and AQ, whatever.
Yeah.
Each school has like different areas that they focus on, right?
Yeah.
So I was flipping through the book, like my question paper.
Yeah.
Then I saw Margaret Thatcher in another section.
Yeah.
It was a section I've never learnt about. Like we never learned that part of history. It's not my school's curriculum. What I just said was Margaret Thatcher. I know Margaret Thatcher. I'm just talk. And so I did that. And then do you know what pissed me off is that obviously, because it wasn't expected of me.
Yeah.
So when we got the results, my head of history, pick up Mr. Critchley, he was like, this is so worrying. He was so sad to break the news to me because Esther, I don't know what happened. Then he goes, this is not good. We've paid to get your paper back because we might be able to challenge it. I said, oh, don't do that. because obviously I knew what I wrote in the exam. I knew I chatted nonsense.
Yeah.
So he was like, they think that they've mismarked it and it's an admin error.
Mm.
I said, no, I don't think you can do that. I said, it's fine, I'll just retake it. He said, no, it's too late. We've already placed the order in. Your paper will be here in a couple of weeks. Then we can go through it, and if there's any discrepancies there, we're going to file a complaint. I said, Lord. But when he came back, he was like, yeah, I feel like you answered the wrong section. I said, yeah. But anyway, I redid it, got a B.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I redid it. I could not keep that year on my record.
That's crazy. My best GCSE story is I passed my English GCSE when I was in year 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right, smarty pants.
Yeah, I didn't get. I got a C. I didn't get.
Still.
That's good.
But I was in year 9, so I was proud of that C in it.
But what, so they let you keep the C for your GCSE?
Yeah.
But why didn't? Sorry, I think I want to laugh. But why didn't they challenge you to do it when everyone else was doing it in year 10 and 11?
Here's the thing.
Say if we don't give you the full story.
So obviously I'm in year 9, so I still got 2 years to go.
Okay.
So you gave a year 9 person a GCSE already. I'm now moving very lethargic for 2 years. I'm like, I've got my English GCSE. I don't care anymore. I'm in English class doing what the fuck I want to do. Thinking, I've already got GCSE. In my mind, I'm thinking, why am I even here?
Like, get A, babes.
Really and truly, why am I here? I don't have to be here, really. I've already passed.
This is ridiculous.
I've already passed, right? So I was dossing around for 2 years. Done the exam again when I was in year 11.
What'd you get?
I got a C again. No improvement. No improvement. It was a higher C though. Like, the grade was higher, but it was still
It
yeah.
wasn't high enough to get a B. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was just, I'm not gonna lie. I went in there thinking, damn it, I should have taken English more seriously the last 2 years.
You know,
Because I really liked English. Like, I liked English a lot.
Yeah.
But you gave a year 9 person a GCSE. I'm meant to focus now.
Yeah, but you know, I
Properly for 2
wouldn't, because when you said we weren't proper celebrating you. I thought, hold on.
Yeah, because I needed to let the story be in 2 parts so I can get the flowers first before I disappoint y'all and let y'all know that I've done it again and got the same grade.
I actually said that. Do you remember who your favourite teacher was in school?
Yeah, college, yes. Mr. Gartland. In secondary school, my favourite, I don't remember who my favourite was. I don't think I had a favourite.
My secondary school was Miss Peterson. She was an English teacher. In Nigeria was Miss Ojo. She was my tutor as well. She was lit. But in this country, Miss Peterson, she was my English teacher, but she was at South African. She was mixed, yeah. But she was so like, you know, teachers that's just so blunt.
Yeah.
And but she's so blunt, yeah, that it's like everyone respected her. So she would literally be like, if you think that it's a smart idea for you to be talking in my class when you're currently on an E, that's fine. As long as you believe that that's fine, you go for it. She was so blunt. And she's so sarcastic. I loved it. And then in 6th form, Miss Healy, she was my sociology teacher. My first 6th I went to. The second I went to Mr. Ambrose. I need to message him actually. I found him on Facebook. No, Twitter. He was the best. He was such good vibes.
Did you cry at any stage when you left school? Like any stage of school?
Yeah. You know, your year 11 leavers, even though we all going to the same 6th form, I was going to see them.
You cried in year 11?
Yeah, because we signed the t-shirts and all that great stuff.
I cried in primary school.
The way primary school kids cry.
I didn't cry in secondary school.
My sister was in bits. I said,
no, we were after our leaving assembly, we were all in bits.
They proper cry. Like, I was looking at my little sister like, is there more to this?
Wow.
I'm just not going to see them again. It's so sad.
Well, think about it. Primary school, that's your first introduction to friendship and groups of people, and you're familiar with it. You're young, you're impressionable. Like, you know what I mean?
They were like,
it hurt still.
Cry.
But in secondary school, you're like, I want to leave. Like,
I'm ready to go.
Well, to be fair, secondary school wasn't that bad, to be fair. I'm lying. But there was no tears.
I think there was... Actually, was there tears? No, I think the last time we all signed shirts and all that stuff, it's all really cute. And then like our leaving assembly, the awards. It's kind of cute and sentimental.
Yeah.
6th form, I was crying about my results. I had bare things to
cry
about.
I didn't care about living. I was actually excited to go to university, so I wasn't really... There was no sorrow for college.
Do you know, I think the jump though from GCSE to 6th form to uni is too short.
The jump
I think it's too intense. When you finish year 11, you go to 6th form. 6th form is very... Like, the way the curriculum is in 6th form it's way different to your secondary school years.
Yeah.
It's very much independent. If you're not someone who was studious already, you're going to struggle. And from there, you just go straight to uni. It's too much.
Yeah.
So obviously, it should be 2 years. But I wasn't ready to go. I was like, I can't go to uni next year. I did really well.
I was ready for uni. I don't think I was ready for college. I went to 6th form college. I wasn't ready. Like, even like socially, I wasn't ready.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't really... It wasn't until my second year of
Okay,
college that I kind of like felt I was embedded in it. First year, I was just trying to find my feet, to be honest with you.
And that's when,
I was lost.
yeah. Because first year, and I went to the same sixth form as my secondary school. I was like, I want, because I was like, I want change. So after year 12, I was like, I got B's in all my ASs. I was like, there's no way. And I'm hearing personal statement, uni. I said, I'm sorry. There's no way I can actually go. I'm actually a baby girl. I cannot go to uni next year. So I was like, you know, so I left this, I decided to leave that school and go to another school. And then I was like, I'm going to start again. Keep like a couple of the subjects and start and just start again. Again, Mr. Critchley, he was at to me, because I decided to go to some school, It was basically Waterloo Road.
What was it?
It was bad. Because my school is like it's a grammar school, right? Really good school. And the school I was going to go to wasn't.
But why?
Well, why did I want to go there? I just want to change. I didn't want to be in the same environment again. I just needed change. And then it was a bit difficult. I don't know, the other schools weren't really appealing to me. And then that one I went to because my brother and my sister-in-law went there, and like her friends and that lady and they all went.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So it was Cater. So I went there. I ended up going there. But when they went, it was a good, I guess it was as good tool. When I went, I said, yeah, this ain't it. It's just a rebrand, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's a man that owns a lot of schools, a lot of academies in his name.
Oh, is it?
Oh, what's his name again?
Harris.
Yeah,
Harris Academy.
Yeah, he took over every school in South London.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's ridiculous. He's got a branch
literally.
everywhere.
Yeah, this one guy that took over all the schools.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Nice little trip down memory lane.
Oh, you guys can talk about football.
Listen, I ain't forgot. All right, cool. Any music? I'll just go straight in.
No, straight in.
All right, cool. All right, guys. Second week of the Prem. I was really hoping Marks was here today, man, because I really wanted to give it to him.
Yeah.
But you know, I'll give it to him when I see him. Pause.
I was gonna say, the superhead men give each other things. Crazy.
All right. Let's start off. Let me just read out the results quickly. This is last week's result. What's going on here, man? All right, here we go. All right, yesterday's game. I beg someone bring the results for me. My phone's moving mad. Let's talk about yesterday's game. So yesterday's game saw clash of the Titans. You had Chelsea versus Tottenham. The game ended 2-2. The big talking point in the game was the clash after the game between Conte and Tuchel. They had a little fisticuffs at the end. It was heated during the game, and at the end, I think they went for a handshake, and it looked like
someone grabbed a bit too hard.
Someone didn't let go. I feel like Tuchel, they both shook hands.
Yeah.
I think Conte tried to walk away, and Tuchel just kind of he held him.
Damn.
And he was like, and then there was like a coming together, a little bit of a da-da-da. Everyone started getting involved, separating it, and they both got the game was over, but they both got red cards. So they'll be banned.
Red?
Yeah, they'll be banned from, I think, with managers, Brent, is it still the same 3-game rule?
If it's straight red, yeah.
Yeah.
So. Sometimes they're giving yellows.
Yeah, so those two won't be there the next game. But
That's really bad.
2-2. Then you had the biggest talking point of the weekend. Manchester United, the former great Manchester United, got spanked 4-0 by Brentford.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Man United are in the actual mud. Yeah, I can't talk too much because this is what happened to Arsenal last year. We lost our first 3 games, so I am giving them a bit of grace for that. And we did lose to Brentford as well, but we didn't lose 4-0, and we didn't look as bad as them.
4-0.
Yeah, Man United are down bad. Right now.
Napping?
They're down.
We had players missing.
Who, us?
Yeah, when we lost to Brentford.
Yeah.
So why did the game go ahead?
No.
What, they got reds?
Yeah, what?
Did the players get reds? Why were they missing?
They're saying last year when we lost to Brentford, when Arsenal lost.
Yeah, you had players missing. How can you have players missing? Isn't it a set number that has to play on the field?
Yeah, but I mean...
Pitch.
No, not in that way.
There were still 11 players.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, our first team, 11 wasn't there.
The best players were missing.
Well, you didn't have players missing. You all need to get your money up and train these guys.
All right, cool.
Yeah. You report that back to, who's Ferdinand? No. Arsene Wenger?
Arsene,
Arsene Wenger.
Arsene.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Arsene
So
Wenger.
you mention it. That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, Arsene.
Oh, okay. Look at crime. All right.
What?
Yeah, Arsene.
Yeah. So yeah. Man United are down bad. Shout out to the Man United fans. I hope you guys continue in this manner. Arsenal, on the other hand, are looking fantastic right now. We beat Crystal Palace 4-2. And what was most impressive is that we came back twice after conceding goals, which showed for me, a great mentality, a great fight, which we don't normally display.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Leicester.
Who did I say that we beat?
Crystal Palace.
Sorry, Crystal Palace was last week.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah, we beat Leicester. Sorry, we beat Leicester 4-2. I don't know why I can't find the results. This is crazy. Yeah, so Arsenal beat Leicester.
Anything that comes up on his phone, please ignore it.
I will. We need to talk about your phone, man.
All the news that's being sent.
Yeah, man, Android is not it, bro.
No,
What?
just wait for
Android's the best, you know.
Whenever he posts a story, I'm like, I can't even look at this, man. Pixelated.
CCTV footage.
Um,
Now he'll be an iPhone guy. So watch. Listen, E-Man is.
I'm not going
might become an
backwards.
influencer.
I'm not going backwards.
E-Man becoming an influencer. The day you get an iPhone, you better strike.
yeah. All right, so just quickly read that result. So Aston Villa beat Everton 2-1. Southampton and Leeds drew 2-2. Arsenal beat Leicester 4-2. Newcastle and Brighton 0-0 draw. Man City spanked Bournemouth 4-0. Wolves, Fulham 0-0. Man United 0. Brentford 4. Newly promoted Nottingham Forest beat West Ham 1-0. Well done to them. And then, like I said before, Chelsea and Tottenham drew 2-2. And today's game is Liverpool versus Crystal Palace.
Nice.
So yeah, man, Arsenal are up right now, second in the league, 6 points. A stark contrast to last season when we lost our first 3 games. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan, so I might give a bit of bias, but Arsenal are looking good, man. I'm loving Jesus. His first goal was sick. Martinelli's looking good. I'm loving Saliba. Even though Saliba scored an own goal, he didn't let it affect him. Had a good game. I like the way the fans weren't onto him either. He's a young boy. He's going to make mistakes, isn't it? So it is what it is. But yeah, man, I'm just... The moral of today is Arsenal up, United are down. And that's it.
And that's that on Mary and her little lamb.
Yeah, Brent, anything to say about Arsenal?
Nah, we played well. I'm liking the structure of our team so far.
Yeah.
I'm liking how we're playing.
Yeah.
I'm still looking forward to a couple of signings.
Yeah.
Before the window closes.
Transfer window is, 2 weeks away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just stronger from last season, and we're
Yeah.
looking like a team, which
Yeah.
is good. The spirit
Yeah.
is good within the camp.
Yeah.
And I'm going into games expecting more than I expected last year.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Who would you guys like to get signed?
I'm not going to say particular players, but I feel like we need another right-sided winger attacker, and we need another midfielder. Yeah, we need another midfielder still. And
So
also,
all 3 of you support Arsenal.
Myself and Yusuf more so than
Yeah.
anyone.
yeah,
I'm
He hasn't
coming
watched
back.
Let
the
people
game in
enjoy
4
things,
years.
bro.
4 years, he hasn't watched the
I'm
game.
coming back.
That's fine.
I was deeply hurt by Arsenal.
Yeah.
I had to
So you
take
have
a
to break
break.
up with them. Yeah,
I had to
it'd be
take
like
a
that
break.
sometimes. That's me with
Yeah.
Minaj at the moment.
let's not forget that Marg said that Man United will finish third. We're gonna hold him to that prediction
Absolutely.
all year long. Yeah,
Absolutely.
third place. This team that's being battered 4-0 by Brentford is gonna finish third somehow, somewhere. I don't see it, but we move.
Well, we lost our first 3 games, innit?
We did, but this team right now, this Man United team to me, isn't looking like they're gonna do anything to where they're now gonna rise above Arsenal, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, and Tottenham. To me,
I hear that the window's not finished and they might do something drastic as a
No.
to the entire team.
they will. This is Man United.
Yeah.
Man United are not. This is not how the team right now. That's not how the team's going to be in 2 weeks' time. They're going to make a couple signings for sure. So I'm not saying Man United are going to be relegated or anything like that. No, but I don't see them finishing third. Is what I'm saying. Like we lost our first 3 games last season, but we still finished 4th, and we could have finished third. Man United are not. They're still going to finish in the top 6, but to say they're going to finish third is a reach for
It'd
me.
be nice for them to believe that they will finish in the top 6.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's like certified.
It's not certified, but it's still Man United. They've still got good players. They've got a new coach as well who needs to find his way. The same way Arteta was given grace, I believe he has to be given grace. He's only had 2 games. I mean, give him a chance to implement his style of play, his philosophy, all that stuff. So I think Man United are going to rise above this, but I'm just going to obviously enjoy their demise right now. Is what it is.
So done.
Yeah.
All right, is that it on the football front?
Yep.
Yep. Lovely. Let's get into our outro. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. So shout out to our live crew. do want to say, I think when someone's one of the hosts isn't here, it's always going to be for good reasons.
Oh, they're asking about Margs.
Yeah,
I haven't checked the live today at all.
Yeah, they've been asking about Margs, but obviously we'll never put anyone's business out there. But yeah, it's always for good reasons. But
as in the absence, as in why they're not in.
Yeah, why they're not here at present is always for good reasons. But we appreciate you guys loving all of us and always checking in on all of us. But yeah, hope you guys have joined the community. We told you. It was community.thenewblack.com. Send the applications in. Let's start chatting. Let's start talking. It's very, very interactive.
Yeah.
I've only been there, when I got here this morning?
Download the app as well.
Yes, download the app. Honestly, it makes it a lot easier. Yeah. It's
and Brent,
interesting.
Yes. So sorry, okay. the app, Mighty Networks, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mighty Networks, people.
But they're going to be prompted even when it is they go in and register.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes up to say. So when can we expect it to be accepted into the community? When this is done. Brent, you need help with that? Should I accept people?
This Amber Sinclair, young lady, I've already accepted you. I've been doing it.
Is it? Amber Sinclair.
Yeah, everyone's been accepted.
Yes.
I'm seeing the notification.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. So yeah, you've been accepted.
You're in, you can start chatting. You can start doing stuff and whatnot. Again, we're going to break down what this community is about, what you guys are going to be getting, and then the sub communities, i.e. TDA community and whatnot. Yeah. But this particular first common room area is free. You guys don't have to pay for nothing. You guys chat, connect, build, share ideas. Just be great in there. Yes, but the fact that you guys are part of this new black community, you're going to get a lot of perks coming down the line.
Definitely.
But like I said, we're going to let you guys know very soon.
Yeah, that's right. If you please follow us as well on all our social media platforms, The Day After TNB. Subscribe to our YouTube. I hope you all have liked this video. Let me check. Because I see how many of you are in here and the likes is not correlating. It's not. The maths, I told you guys I did A maths.
The maths ain't mathing.
The maths ain't mathing.
Guys, you got to like it up, man. Come on.
Get to like it.
Don't be stush.
Don't be stush. And share it as well. Share it with your friends. Share it with people. We're trying to get 3K end of the week. All right? It's doable. If you'd like to send voice notes, text messages in, or call us when we're recording, 075-6484-1073. We appreciate you guys as always. If you would like to inquire or wish to feature on the show, email the team thedayafter@thenewblack.com. Black is spelled with an X. Have a lovely Monday. Don't let anybody piss you off today.
That's right.
And we're out.